greatest of all teachers and giver of love, hope, faith, and wisdom, look upon your children, the teachers, learners, parents, guardians, and out-of-school youth and adults. We humbly ask for your mercy and forgiveness. Guide us to the right path. May our efforts be blessed with insights and understanding, wisdom and respect for all. Bless us with patience, for the path of learning is never easy. Bless our commitment to keep on learning new knowledge and experiences. Let your light shine upon us as we make our world a better place to live in. Amen.
edukasyon, ating kailangan kamamangan, ating iwanan. Please!
Ating lilingkuhin, ating papawin,
Ating tatawin,
bagong pag-asa ay muling tatanawin.
kinabukasan pagtibayin. Pilitin mo gawin,
Pusang pagsisikap,
pag-asa ay yakapin.
isang
Edukasyon ang kayamanan kahit di naman. Isang pangarap ang tutupad, pagsisikapan ng lahat.
pusang pagsisikap,
Kaya mo yun, kaibigan.
mabubuo isang pangarap.
Entertainment. Entertainment.
Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to our day 5 of our Wakelet Community Week.
everyone, I am Princess Janelle Magbon. I am an aspiring Wakelet ambassadress from Batangas City Integrated High School. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello, I'm Alexandra Nicole Budilo, an aspiring student Wakelet ambassadress from Batangas City Integrated High School. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello everyone, I am Abigail Dalsa Adora. I am aspiring student to be a Wakelet ambassador. And now you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello, I am Danica Bidico, an aspiring student Wakelet ambassador from Batangas City Integrated High School. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Kamusta? I'm Margaret A. Malabayakas, an aspiring student Wakelet ambassadors from Batangas City Integrated High School. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Kumusta? I'm Gwyneth Catherine C. Quinta, an aspiring student Wakelet ambassador from Batangas City Integrated High School. And you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
I'm Ronel Angelo P. Sales, student from Batangas City Integrated High School, aspiring Wakelet student ambassador, and then watching from Wakelet Philippines Live.
Hello everyone, I am Nasi Malu Antueto, an aspiring Wakelet ambassador from Batangas Integrated High School. And you are watching Wakelet Philippines Live.
Hello, I'm Sigrid Guena Maidia, an aspiring student Wakelet ambassador from Batangas City Integrated High School. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Kamusta? I am Rafaela Samantha Faner, an aspiring student Wakelet ambassador from Batangas City Integrated High School. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello mga kaalon, ako po si Reyna Len Gusto mula sa lalawigan ng Laguna, kung saan ipinanganak ang pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas na si Dr. Jose Rizal. At kayo ay nanonood ng Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, my name is Dennis J.G. Gumbok, a Wakelet ambassador from the flag capital of the Philippines, Imus City, Cavite. And now, you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Oh hi, I am Anika Faith Salcedo, a grade 6 pupil and Supreme People Government Treasurer of Bacoat Elementary School sa Cabeza, Manila, a Wakelet school in the Division of Manila, and you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, kamusta? This is Evelyn Ongkoy, Wakelet Community Leader of San Lorenzo Luis Senior High School, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Magandang araw, I am Danis Calvero Samoyano from Bacondao East, Malasigi, Pangasinan. You are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Community Live.
Madyaw nga adlaw. This is from the Timber City of the South, Butuan City. I am Vladimir Hali, a student from Philippine Electronics and Communication Institute of Technology. You are watching the Wakelet Community Week event.
I, Marchant Stanisi Sakilayan, Wakelet Student Ambassador from Imus City, Cavite. You're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
I, Markel Manco, Wakelet Student Ambassador from Imus City, Cavite. You're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
I, Mark Brian Bautista, Wakelet Student Ambassador from Imus City, Cavite. You're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, I am Lorely Albaran, and I'm a Wakelet Student Ambassador from Imus City, Cavite. And you're watching Wakelet Philippines Live.
Alright, isang magandang umaga, Kap Jane. And to the rest of the audience that we have now, we are now on our closing program of our Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week. Kumusta, Ma'am Jane?
Good morning, Ma'am Glenn. Am I heard, Ma'am?
Yes na yes.
Ayan. Isang magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Parang kaya na, Ma'am Glenn, no, nasa day 1 tayo. We are now on our 5th day of our Wakelet Community Week. Ayan. Good morning and welcome sa ating day 5. I am one of your hosts for this morning. This is Jane.
Yes. Ayan, di ba? Napaka remarkable talaga itong week na to kasi yun nga, sinimulan natin itong community week natin ngayon for a week and yun nga, may mga inimbitahan din tayong mga bisita na aabangan ng ating mga manunood ngayong araw na to. And syempre, before anything else, may we call on Sir Mike, Cap Mike, for the overview and learning objectives of this learning session. Cap Mike?
Okay, so good morning Cap Glens and good morning to Cap Jane. Ayan. So, good morning po sa ating mga viewers, sa ating mga kaalon from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Sabi nga, we are now down to the last day of our community week. And to those na ngayon lang po nag-tune in sa ating session, so Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week is a 5-day pre-digital conference where participants will be able to learn more about the Wakelet platform from our community ambassadors and hear from some amazing keynote speaker. This is in partnership with DepEd EdTech Unit. These bite-sized webinars will showcase how educators can make the most of Wakelet curation, sharing, and collaboration functionalities as well as creating a virtual learning environment. Likewise, the webinar event is an avenue to adapt best practices from inspiring sessions and build personal and professional development and opportunities throughout the week. Participants will be receiving digitized certificates for active involvement and have a chance to win exciting prizes. So mamaya, bago matapos ang ating sessions, i-reveal na natin yung mga winners natin sa ating kwentong Wakelet. Learning objectives, number 1, improve collaboration, communications, and teamwork in the classroom. Second, discover new ways to share engaging materials with the learning community. Third, find ideas for engaging and connecting with students that are learning from home. And last is begin the journey on the Wakelet way by joining the community of inspiring educators. Ayun. So excited na ako sa ating mga invite na mga speakers ngayon, Cap Glens and Cap Jane.
Yes.
Alright.
And
Excited na rin kami.
and take note, Cap Jane and Cap Mike, itong Wakelet Pilipinas live natin is being streamed simultaneously in 4 platforms. So meron po sa DepEd EdTech Unit FB page and so with our YouTube channel. Ayan, and syempre yung mga Facebook pages din natin, naka-stream din ito sa Wakelet Pilipinas and Wakelet Philippines. So, pwedeng-pwede rin naman pong mag-team replay kasi you can also get this course sa ating PDLMS. Alright. So,
Yes.
ang next naman, Mike, di ba meron tayong mga pinost nung first day natin na pre-test. At syempre, kung may pre-test tayo, may aabangan din po kayong post-test ngayong araw na to. So, for our pre-test, andyan na po sa screen. Ayan, kindly just scan the QR code and then go to the link na bit.ly/ pre-test, Wakelet Community Week pre-test. Ayan. So, Cap Jane?
Alright, so after your pre-test, you are now officially on board. That is courtesy of Sir Mike. Ayan, di ba? So para naman damang-dama ninyo ang ating day 5. Alright?
Yes. Alright, so for
and
our...
of course, yes, Ma'am Glens?
Yes. Sige, Cap Jane.
Yes, of course, we are encouraging you to participate by changing your profile picture or pwede naman siguro temporary lang, Sir Mike, or depende sa inyo. Yan yung nakikita niyo po sa inyong screen. As you can see on your screen, dito pala sa kabila. So, just use our official Facebook frame. So, punta lang po kayo sa page ng Wakelet Pilipinas. Alright, so thank you very much, Sir Mike, Ma'am Glens.
Yes. Okay. So, yan din naman. Nakikita nyo rin naman yung ating overlay. Background overlay na pwedeng-pwede nyo pong gamitin once you will be having your talk. For example, i-share din po na ninyo yung mga knowledge na takeaways po ninyo dito sa ating Wakelet Community Week. You can also download that background para po sa inyong mga meetings. All right. Cap Mike?
Ayan, so syempre, ayan, dahil special yung araw na ito, We also invited, syempre pang malakasan na dahil todo na to, nasa day 5 na tayo, to give us the keynote message for this morning. Ayan, may I call in Yusek Alain Del B. Pasqua, the Undersecretary for Administrations of the Department of Education. Ayan, pang malakasan talaga.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Would like to congratulate everyone who actively participated and completed the Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week. This free digital conference is a welcome event to help our educators continue with their personal and professional development by learning from the best practices and inspiring experiences from Wakelet and the community ambassadors. This kind of support for the Department of Education's teachers is much appreciated, especially in the new normal brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic and the ever-changing scenarios it brings. Sa pamamagitan ng mga webinar gaya nito at sa pakikipagtulungan sa ating mga partners, patuloy ang ating paghatid ng dekalidad na edukasyon sa ating mga mag-aaral. The innovative use of technology and platforms such as Wakelet, teachers have the tools to improve the collaboration, communication, and teamwork in your classrooms. Discover new ways to share engaging materials and find more ideas for engaging and connecting with your students who are learning from their homes. I hope that this community created by Wakelet with our teachers will continue to provide them with more ideas as we enter a new phase of education in this new normal. We thank you for all your support. Congratulations once again to both the organizers, the ICT EdTech Unit, and to the participants. It was a productive Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week indeed. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
Ayan.
Alright. O, di ba? Napaka-heartwarming talaga ng message talaga ni Yusek. Alam mo, Kap Jane, tagos sa puso yung mga messages niya.
Yes, Ma'am Glens. And bago natin makalimutan, binabati natin lahat ng ating mga participants, no sir? Sir Mike and Ma'am Glens from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And alam ko may mga participants din tayo from other country who are currently naka-tune in sa atin right now. So good morning po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay. Ayan. Mabuhay from Pilipinas.
Yes, exactly. So we are not only streamed here, pwede rin pong napapanood din po tayo sa ating mga international platforms. So syempre, sobrang thank you po sa lahat ng mga partners po namin sa support ng ating community sa Manchester, UK. Syempre, nandun sina James at yung mga invited guests din natin, di ba, Kap Mike? Maraming salamat talaga.
Ayan, so I think hindi na natin patatagalin pa, Cap Glens and Cap Jane. Ayan, so papasukin na natin ang ating mga speakers for this morning. Ayan. Ayan, sino ba yung makakasama natin ngayong araw na ito, Cap Glens?
Yes, so nakasama na natin kanina si Yusek Alin for our keynote message. And syempre makakasama din natin today si Miss Anna from Russia, Wakelet Ambassador from Russia, Sir Richard Vidal. Ayan, and meron din po si Amy Kyle. Hello!
Hello, Anna.
Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me, for inviting me. I'm so honored. Yay! Thank you.
Wow! I hope you enjoy this community week that we have here in the Philippines, Miss Anna.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's amazing event. Yeah, I could visit and watch events like this every day. Because they are so precious, especially these days, especially for every educator in the world. Thank you so much.
And we're so very thankful that you also get up at 4 a.m. just
I haven't slept yet. Ooh, that's why probably I'm
Wakelet
so crazy.
community. Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
but
Kap Mike.
Okay, Kap, hindi na natin patatagalin. Ayan, nandito rin pala kasama din natin ngayon si Kap May Baisa. Bati ka muna, Ma'am Kap.
Yes.
Mabuhay mga kaalon! Welcome, Ma'am Ana!
Hi! Thank you.
All right. So, without further so much ado, 'di ba? Simulan na rin natin itong webinar session natin on Wakelet Community for our first speaker. So, ipakilala na natin Ma'am Jane, ang first speaker natin. So, she was a PBL lover of and MIAE expert, an MIE trainer, an MIE fellow, a Google Education and NERPAD certified. Siyempre, siya rin ay ating Wakelet ambassador from Russia, a Flipgrid, and Sowid Bansi. Other than that, she was also the founder of Teachers Love Edu, English Club.com, and Students Love Edu. So let's all welcome Miss Anna Jagileva Chakuk. Welcome po!
Wow, you're amazing. You did it so well. Thank you so much. I know that introduction of someone else, it's really difficult, tough thing. I know myself. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So at this positive note, I think I would love to start demonstration of your screen with your permission.
All right. So we'll be giving you the floor, Miss Anna.
Thank you. Yep. So if you can see me, you can hear me well, you can see my screen. I think you will going to see it. Yep. Now you see it. Perfect. Thank you so much. Actually, I would love to start talking about Wakelet. I've got only 30 minutes and then I need to hop on another session. But anyway, this is really little time and it's sort of challenge for me because I can talk on Wakelet like for hours because I'm there like in the community for 3 years in a row, and I'm so passionate about this platform because it is always it always updates. And this is like continuous process, but it's regular one. So this is terrific. You can organize everything, especially last year, like showcased us that we really need our digital space, our virtual space. And you know, when we jumped into the digital space like 100%, it was really difficult for many educators, and we didn't know where to save all the information. Oops, we have nothing like organized there. Everything was on the tables in our offline classrooms, but Wakelet helped us. It really helpful tool to organize every little detail. And I'm going to showcase my ways, of course, that the best ways, as it was mentioned before, that you can use in the classroom. But to me, the definition of the classroom is like limitless these days. What is it, classroom? In my classroom, there are no borders, there are no walls. I can collaborate with classrooms across the globe with my students without leaving actually our classroom, because we are online only these days. So all of my classes are online. So, and I have organized everything, especially on Wakelet, because we have got lots of integrations, apps, tools, platforms, whatever you would like to call them, but we need the place where we need to save everything. And I'm not talking about my professional resources that I need to organize, I need to save, I need to keep somewhere. But I also talk about my family space, my school space, and everything. I'm on like tutor, but I've got my linguistic studio and the virtual one, and I have a special space for this. So on Wakelet, you can create spaces. So I would love to start with the very first thing, that we need to have our virtual card, or the presentation that can introduce us whenever we need it. When do we need it? Especially when there's back to school activities. You can think about like landing page. So you share with it, and your students, their parents, your colleagues, everyone can understand who you are, what do you do actually. And this is my Wakelet profile. I would love to ask our amazing host to share with the link so you can explore it, because I'm really proud of my profile. I've tried to fulfill it with the main things that I'm most passionate about. I tried to fulfill it with the useful links, useful collections that can easily be used by any educators. So, and you can see this is my bio. You can do the same. You can organize your space. So this is like a reflection. You can think of yourself. So you're educator, and what do you do actually? I like this one. And then you can organize your sections over there. There's a connect section, ELT, where you can find lots of resources, lots of collections. If you're a language teacher, you can grab them. You can use the resources because they're fulfilled with different links to different platforms with different activities. So you can see these are theme topics. And if you click see more, it's going to pop up like another screen, another section of more collections there. And also teachers love it. Actually, all the sections are highlighted over there, but if we scroll a little bit down, you can see that they are fulfilled with the collection. So I'm a big fan of storytelling. I've got seen some YouTuber these days. I've got different playlists, and one of them is about storytelling edu. I love it. So in this area, you probably see that I'm a founder of Teachers Love Edu. So I've got lots of collections, and this space is made by many educators that who shared with their amazing knowledge on these specific tools, tech tools. So I suggest you to go and to check out this section. And if you've got any questions, you can reach me out, and all the links, all the platforms or all the social nets where all the social media. So sorry, it's early in the morning. My tongue is a little bit. Okay, so you can find me anywhere because I'm going to share with the resources. And I also love creating topics on holidays, so my students can learn a little bit about the holidays that are celebrated in different countries. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Wakelet, Flipgrid, and Bunsey, and all of these platforms I use like every day. Yeah, I'm not talking about the other apps because I'm not a big user of them like daily. You can always add it to your profile, and you can use G format to make your header even more interactive one. I love it. So also I would love to start with with the main collection. I need to move back. So I prepared the collection. This is sort of in presentation mode to highlight that Wakelet can be used nowadays as a presentation mode. I've seen in the webinars before that you have already met this feature, but I created before on Google Slides. These days I use Wakelet because I don't want to waste all of my time creating this beautiful but useless after one week of webinar collections. And here I planned everything that I want to share with you. Actually, of course, you can add more like pictures. You can demonstrate them with a pointer tapping on. It's going to be like presentation mode on anything. But hyperlinks and text feature works really great on Wakelet. And also would love to mention that I have prepared a special reflection space for you. Actually, I was taught that by Leticia. We have presented on Wakelet Community Week this year together. Yeah, she's my buddy. We talked about collaboration. So I suggest you to follow her as well. And she created a reflection space for our webinar that time. Now I'm using this idea because I think it's amazing. The title for my idea was feedback area. It doesn't sound like this, but reflection space is something meaningful. So I suggest you after this webinar, or maybe right now, please do share with the link to this reflection space. You can use it whenever you're ready to share with your highlights, what you remembered, what you liked the most, what highlights and wows you grabbed from this session. Okay, so I don't want to waste our time on talking about the reflection space because I would love to see it and go through it after. I would love to start with sharing the ways that I use Wakelet in the classroom. And first things first, saving and organizing resources. It's our time saver. This is so important, as I mentioned before, that we are all in digital space. We need to save tools again somewhere. We need to save everything, all the tabs. And before I started presenting, I wanted to open all the tabs, but just imagine how many tabs we save in one space, and our browser is much neater this way. Lesson planning. This is my number one these days. Since I'm a teacher, language teacher, there's a safe space for everyone who is engaged into the learning process. It's like parents, they also have got the access, because all I need to do is just to share with the link. To some collections, I share with the share link. We just people join, they can watch it. And to the others collection, if I want that people add something, like I shared with the reflection space with you, they can add some resources. Yeah, so it depends on the level of my students, on everything actually. And this is the very first one. I would love to mention that if I shared with the invite link, so parents or students, with depends on with whom I share this collection, they can leave their comments there and notes, and this is amazing. But I always add notes during the lesson just inside of the collection. This is our latest lesson we had in December. You can see the date, you can see all the notes that we have taken together, all the new words, because we've got the section words of the day, and there are links, there are other collections, and at the very beginning, when I start my collections, I always add lots of instructions. Like we've got Jamboard. Okay, here's the link. This is our virtual board. This is our audio. This is the link from Google Drive. And everything is so organized. You can see I'm using a virtual board mirror, and all of these is super great. And I use Wakelet. I don't use Word Online like I did before. So Wakelet, I do everything on Wakelet about lesson planning. This is my tool number one. I can enter, paste screenshots without downloading them on my website. This is the latest feature, and I really like it because it's my number one and a really great time saver. I was looking for it so much. And these are other grammar and vocabulary collections that I've added for my students. I create for them, so they inspire me to create these collections, and I really love sharing. So I always share with other teachers across the globe, is because I know that you really need this space where you can just take some resources and save your time again. And the next one, I just want to highlight that there is a reading project, and because our students, they need to pass their reading exam here, a Russian state exam, and they need to read aloud. And especially when you learn language like English, it's the spelling is one way, you know, and the pronunciation is absolutely different one, the opposite one. I don't know how that happened, but for us, it's really tricky, especially for my students. So we've got this collocation space, and I would love to mention that you see all of these collections were added by my students. They create their collections, and they don't need to have the accounts. Of course, most of my students use, they're a big user of Wakelet, and they love creating collections, especially in the high school, because they know how precious it is to have the collection with the digital resources they can use anytime. And you see, this topic was made by Lisa. It's about investments, and they need to read out aloud this text. But first, we use the text feature. Then, what do you think we use? We can use hyperlink to the Oxford Dictionary Online or Cambridge Dictionary Online, so we can work out the tricky words, you know. And then we use immersive reader, because immersive reader really helps my students, especially with dyslexia or other reading disabilities. They can easily understand, and they can easily understand how to pronounce this word, what this word means. And this is phenomenal, because they just need to click oh my gosh, I can't do this because there's a panel. They can like turn a little bit down the voice or up. They can choose between female or male voices. You see there are lots of options they can set. And my favorite one, of course, is reading preferences, the line focus, especially when your students are not really well with focusing, you know, and reading and picture dictionary is always on this feature. And you know that lately there were already 65 languages that you can translate any text in immersive reader, but now plus 15. I'm so excited about this. And you can choose any language, you can find them. And for instance, I need, okay, what can we take? We can take Russian, since it's my first native language, and we can choose to translate by word only, by one word, or the whole document. And we can check out that we can see a picture. So if your learner is a dyslexic one, so he or she, they can understand what this word means, because they can't read it, but they can hear it. Or if your student has got any hearing disability, he or she, they can see it, the picture, they can understand what it is about, or they can read. It depends, you know, we are talking about inclusivity here, which is super inspiring to me. And also you can set the parts of speech, you can highlight, you can use the text size, for instance, if some sort of problems with eyesight. And my students, they adore color feature. I don't know why it works like magic, you know, they really love it. So immersive reader is a great tool that brings the sense of inclusivity and accessibility in our learning process with my students. We absolutely adore this feature. So the next one, you can see it's a big collection where my students really do practicing their reading aloud, and it really works for them. And so let's move forward, and I would love to move throughout the plan. We have got, so collaboration, this is one of my favorite topics. So collaborate with students, colleagues in the same space or in the same collection. It's really easy. Your students, they don't need to have any accounts at all. They don't need to have any registration, or you can easily use the integration with Google Classroom from Google Education, and you can you can transfer your classes that you have already created, or classrooms, to Wakelet's account, and you can create every little detail, every collection of your students. It's really easy. They don't need to take any big steps, you know, to start creating their account. So everything is in one place. So organization became even better on Wakelet with the new mode. You know this mode, it's column mode. So, and I would love to mention some examples with students. This is about Russian culture, our favorite one. And with this new mode, everything became really more organized, because previously my students and I, we collaborated in this section. We always a part of global projects, and we love these connections, but it was a mess, because there are presentations, famous places and landmarks, Russian cuisine, famous people, Russian culture features, Russian flag, lots of things, and it was everything was in one, you know, messy space. And with this new mode, everything is organized. This is incredible, and this is much better, you know. If you've got the organization on your workplace, the same way it works on your mind, you know, or in your mind. I know what is the correct way of this translation. I don't want to be lost in translation this way, but I hope you got my idea. So, and this is like the best thing that could happen to our Russian culture project on Wakelet. And the next one, of course, this is a North of Russia. So the ways that you can collaborate with your students, really simple. If you want them to add anything, please do share with the invite link. There is a share button, and when you click it, invite collaborators. So that's how it works. And if you just share with your shareable link, they can just view it, but they can't be a part of it. They can't add anything there. So the North of Russia, and you see my students added lots of things, like, because originally we are from the edge of the earth, Labutnangi. This is really close to the North Pole. We've got 9 months of winter, and I think it's a unique place to live. It's really cold in here. I totally understand that. But we've got reindeer. We can ride on them. We've got native people, and this is really incredible. So your students can collaborate in any areas that you provide them. Digital portfolios for teachers and students. And here you probably see a sneak peek of mine. And I started this a long time ago for 2 years in a row, and there are so many things that I'm really proud of. And we all definitely need to create our digital portfolios the same way as for our students. And you can see I like bouncy looks in these collections on Wakelet because there's a big picture and we can see the animation. Wow, I really adore this. All my pages. I translated Wakelet ebook 2 years ago in Russian language, which I'm really proud of. And lots of things, certificates, pages, but it's not organized yet. I haven't touched the column mood here, but I really want to, column view here, but I really want to to make this place a really neat one. Let's move forward because we've got little time and I've got lots of things to share. So, and this is another example of my student's portfolio. Of course, it's just one of them. She's in high school. She's soon going to be graduated. She's going to graduate soon. And you can see that we collaborate in this digital portfolio together. So I shared with Lisa. I shared with the link. She's my great buddy. We always do lots of projects. You see that I create certificates. And here's the question, what you can add. You see, Alisa has passed the Wakelet Student Ambassador Program, like the very first one. Now it's updated, but we were a part of the very first one. And it was amazing, incredible experience to me as a teacher and for her. And I always add mixtape collections that I create on Flipgrid for my students to see the track of improvement of my students, how they share their voices, which is super inspiring. I can share it with their parents, and they're always happy to get this information with the achievements. And so I wanted to share something. Okay, let me see what I miss here. Yeah, you can. What I love creating digital certificates for my students on Bunsy. Your students will love them because you can add your GIFs, or for instance, you can add QR codes, and you can add animation to certificate. Which platform can provide this? Of course, maybe Google Slides, but on Bunsy, there are cool, amazing templates which are free, and you can take them and you can create amazing certificates, unique certificates for your students. So let's keep going. We've got, so what can be included, I've just shared, and with colleagues, we've got incredible spaces that I would love to ask our amazing hosts to share with this space, which is where you're from and who you are. Since I run the group on Facebook, Wakelet Educators, you can join it, by the way, and you can add from which place, from which from what country, from which place you are from, and that's how, and add a few words, who you are, what do you do, or what subject do you teach. And so you see that this space is really nice, and I just want to hug everyone in this space. So that's how we can collaborate with each other, with our colleagues, with our PLN, and etc. So the next one that I would love to mention is how we collaborate in Teachers Love Edu with colleagues, with my amazing Edu friends. I think Serena, Serena, she's from the Philippines. So she was a part of this incredible live webinar Wakelet that tips for educators we ran. And you see, these are the memories. There are the useful resources links that I create with every guest speaker who comes to Teachers Love Edu to share on any educational tools and etc. We create a really meaningful collections that we share during the our webinar, and everyone feels so much power, because these speakers, they are so. I can say myself. I can tell about myself. I can say about myself. Okay, so I feel myself really happy when I share with the resources, and the same way the speakers, they feel, I think, everywhere, and the guests. Oh, sorry. the viewers who just came to watch, they get the resource and there's like a present. It's amazing. It's like, celebration of education. And you see so many resources were added and like different countries. I like this global collaboration. Serena, hi. And Lonka Tasla from Croatia and Rosa from Portugal, Taiwan. And you see, it's incredible. This is super meaningful where everyone can collaborate, share, and learn from each other. So this is all about Teachers Love Edu. And also would like to say that it's really easy to share. You can share with the link. You can share with the join code, so join code, so you can join to a collection or a space with a simple code. You can invite someone by using a QR code, and you can also use integrations, which are incredible in Wakelet, and Wakelet's absolutely free. Easy to join the collection you shared, and students don't need to have any accounts. I've mentioned that before. Or you can use Google Classroom or Education Collaboration. Easy to create with Google Edu. That's what I was talking about previously. You can also check every collection that your students created. You can delete things, and you've got, I think, 30 days. If you like accidentally deleted the collection, you've got 30 days, and then this collection will move to the bin like forever. But say you've got 30 days, before it happens. And reflection space, my shout out to City Coach. This is Leticia, and she was my Wakelet community buddy this year. Absolutely love her. And theme collections, language learning section. This is what I was talking about at the very beginning, that you can go and you can visit my profile, and there are lots of resources that you can take on language learning. Let me show you again. When we go to our public profile, because you can see just part of my collections that I've shared, because there is no need them to be all public ones. They can be unlisted, so I can share and people can see them only, or they can be like public so everyone can see them. And this everyone can see them place is your public page, and you can organize it really well. So, and this is the section with English language teaching, where you can find lots of collection, and this is all about language learning and storytelling edu. So if you want that your students or your kids learn how to read in English, so you're most welcome to investigate what storytelling edu means. And also there, I love the idea, that treasure box on Wakelet, as I mentioned before, we need a space. It's like a space for saving information about other tools. And this is like number one for me. I've got this, I think I've got a few actually collections where I save all of the apps that I don't have much time to try right now, but I really want to save them and keep them. So this is 119 different apps. So I try to keep them all here, I call this collection like treasure box. And I know that so many educators do the same. And we definitely need to do this because we can easily lose things. Teachers are so hardworking people. I know you because I myself do the same. We are part of different projects. We want to learn. We like learning. And we need to share with this passion to learning with our students. So that is my main point. And let's get connected. You can give me a follow on Wakelet, so you can just investigate my profile. Depends what you want to do. I love sharing on Wakelet, but we are not we didn't have much time today to cover all of the aspects. So my Instagram, Twitter, you can give me a follow anywhere that you're most comfortable. I suggest you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where there's a Teachers Love Edu playlist, which is really inspiring. I'm really proud of it, and I'm so grateful to all of the educators who shared with their incredible resources and knowledge. And so also, I would love to suggest you to move to reflection space and share with the ideas that you enjoy the most on Wakelet, or what you have enjoyed listening from this webinar, or even if you got your ideas and they pop up in your head, please do share them. Okay, so because reflection space, I always move there. I always look through your comments, and it's really precious. So Also, what I can add about Wakelet, it's free. You probably have seen this kind of presentation because it's free from Wakelet. If you want to learn to teach someone, it's free. All the resources, they are always shared by Wakelet team, and this is incredible. You can easily find them on Twitter. You can save anything. You can organize. You can collaborate. You can engage every learner in your classroom. They can use their apps. They can use their cell phones, to be a part of, to use Wakelet, to join it. And this is fantastic. I've got so many collections, and I also love holiday, as I've mentioned, collections. So I create just QR codes on the header picture, and my students can easily use their QR scanner. They can look through the resources. They don't need to create any accounts at the very first tab, and then probably there is no need. They just can be a part of learning process, and they can feel themselves empowered this way, and a part of your teaching methods or your classroom, whatever. So everything is on Wakelet. You can learn from this. If you've got any questions, please drop them in the Q&A so I can cover them right now. Do you have any questions? I think I'm done. I'm just would love to invite you once again to visit Reflection Space, and I really hope that our hosts they shared with the links. So that's all from. Thank you so much for listening, and
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Anna, for that very amazing collection that you shared to us, to all teachers and students here in the Philippines.
Thank you so much for it was my honor. Actually, I'm honored, absolutely honored to present, and I would miss it for a world. So
Yes, and we're also done sharing this, Miss Anna. Kap Mike?
Yes, thank you very much, Anna, for the amazing presentations. We learned a lot, especially those who are started their journey in Wakelet Wave. And of course, I have a questions here. Is
Oh,
there any
fantastic.
is there any feedbacks from the parents in using Wakelet in your classroom?
Is there anything? Could you repeat that? Oh,
Is
I
there
can
any,
see.
yes, is there any feedback from the parents since you are using Wakelet in your classroom?
Actually, everything is so well organized on my side. They don't have any questions because everything in one place. There's the link. Previously, maybe 2 years ago, no, about Wakelet, I have never had any questions because, there's a collection with big, beautiful picture. You click on this, and then you see the list of the links, and there's that. No, there are never any questions about Wakelet. Maybe with other platforms sometimes, the creation tools. With Wakelet, no, because it's obvious. This is the link. You click on this, everyone knows what link is, or actually instructions. As I mentioned before, my spaces are really well organized. Please do click this button. Look below. Yeah, what we've got here. Follow this link. Everything must be organized, like every little detail. Use the text feature. Write instructions for parents, especially because they are not a part of your teaching process. They're just visitors. They need to understand easily the same way as your students at the very beginning because they learn really fast. But to parents, they don't have much time on, diving into everything that you do in your classroom. They're pretty busy as well. So everything must be organized with well done instructions. This is my advice. That works for me. Thank you for a great question, by the way.
Okay, so that's good about Wakelet is that Wakelet is safe, motivating. Though it's free, there's also free from ads. So there's no ads coming
Oh,
up in your collections,
yes.
right? Yeah. And of course, to those who are now starting to use Wakelet in their classroom, we have now a parental consents that you can use. We uploaded this in Wakelet Pilipinas and Wakelet Philippines page and group, so
Wow.
you can download the parental consent so that it's okay now in using in our classroom.
Fantastic. Ooh.
Yes, and with that, Cap Mike, let's give her our token.
Yeah.
Okay, so allow me to read the
Oh my gosh.
citation, Anna. Okay,
Okay.
so
You made
certificate of
me.
recognition
Thank
is
you.
awarded to Miss Anna Jagileva Chakuk for
Oh,
sharing
you
her
can just
invaluable.
yeah, you can keep the first last name because I know that it's tricky to pronounce both of them. So Anna Diaghilewa, it's okay for me.
Yes. Okay. For sharing her invaluable knowledge as resource speaker during our Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week conducted by the Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, and Wakelet Pilipinas Community held on December 10, 2021, given this 10th day of December 2021 at the DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Philippines. Signed by none other than our head in the community of Wakelet, Sir James B. Davis, our head in the EdTech Unit, Sir Mark Anthony C.C., Sir Abram Y.C. Abanil, our Director 4 in the ICTS, and Yusek Alain Del B. Pasqua, our Undersecretary for Administration. Thank you so much, Miss Anna, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Wow. I'm so honored. I'm so honored again. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm speechless.
Yes. All right. So we'll see you again for a while, Miss Anna. We'll be moving on to our next speaker. Thank you so much. All right. So Cap Mike, do the honors.
Okay. Ayan. So good morning. Once again, good morning everyone. So thank you very much, Anna, for being with us and sharing your expertise in using Wakelet in the classroom. So hope to see you again in different endeavors of the Wakelet Pilipinas. And now, ayan, hindi na natin thank you very much, Anna. Ayan. So hindi na natin patatagalin class talaga, no? Halatang naka-multitasking tayo ngayon. May klase, may observation, and we have this webinar series. Ganun talaga ang buhay ng mga teachers. And for sure, sa mga nakikinig din natin sa atin ngayon, sa ating webinar, some of them are multitasking, have their webinars and their online classes, their modular, etc. So hindi na natin patatagaling, Cap Glens. Ayan, so makakasama din natin ngayon ang ating napakahusay no Wakelet ambassadors from Katmon Integrated School, from SDO Malabon City. Ayan. So, meron siyang pinadala sa atin na recorded sessions ng kanyang talk. Ayan, currently is also delivering a face-to-face talk naman sa kanilang division. So, panoorin po natin yung napakagandang presentations ni Sir Richard Vidal from a new normal portfolio.
Magandang umaga sa inyo mga kaalon. Ako si Richard Vidal, ang inyong Wakelet Ambassador mula sa Malabon City. Kinagagalak ko na ako ay mapasama ngayong umaga sa napaka-gagaling na line-up, no, na naka-line up ngayong araw sa ating huling huling session para ngayong sa ating Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week 2021. So, allow me first to share my screen. Alam ko naka-share na ako ng screen. Ayan. So, ang ating pag-uusapan ngayong araw ay may title na New Normal Portfolio. Okay. So, ano ba yung mga meron na portfolio na po pwede nating magamit no sa session natin, at sa iba pa maaaring sa personal or sa ating eskwelahan. So, nakatoka sa akin tong usapin na to dahil kung magbabalik tanaw tayo sa nakaraang Wakelet Community Week na ginanap no globally ng ating mga ambassadors, Wakelet community leaders and members around the world nung June, I think that was last June 2021, na imbitahan tayo ng ating Wakelet UK team no na mga taga Manchester para mag-present ng ating portfolio, at isa nga sa mga nabanggit that time ay ang pagsama ng ating mga collection na nagawa sa loob ng Wakelet bilang LMS of the future daw. So ayan. So tuturuan kayo ngayon ni Teacher Richard, no? Parang ituloy tutorial lang, pero ito ay may patungkol no sa designing authentic guide for teaching and learning. So paano ba makakatulong talaga sa atin sa ating pagtuturo, sa ating personal na pamumuhay, yung paggamit ng Wakelet. Ayan. And in a nutshell, no, sa new normal, kung paano ba tayo makakagawa ng mga portfolio. Ayan. So gamit syempre walang iba kundi ang ating napaka-amazing na platform which is Wakelet. Okay? So this collection na ginawa ni Teacher Richard, no, kung nanonood man kayo sa ating Facebook Live at sa YouTube. Ayan. So ang gusto kong ipakita sa inyo sa ngayon ay yung collection na ating nagawa. So mamaya bibigyan ko kayo ng link patungkol rito. So ito na nga ang huling araw ng ating Wakelet Community Week. So inaasahan ko at inaasahan naming lahat na patuloy nating i-share yung mga magagandang bagay na po pwedeng makatulong rin sa ating mga teachers and students and sa kabuuan para sa atin din. Ayan. So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa pagtutok ninyo sa nakalipas na 5 araw dito sa ating gawain sa Wakelet Community ng Pilipinas. And syempre, kinagagala ko rin na mapabilang sa napakauhusay na lineup nga ng ating closing program para ngayong Biyernes. So muli, ako si Richard Vidal mula sa Katmon Integrated School, mula sa Schools Division Office ng Malabon City at Wakelet Ambassador. Siguro mga ilang buwan na rin na nakakaraan simula nung nakuha tayong maging ambassador. So, ang title ng ating pag-uusapan ay New Normal Portfolio, Designing Authentic Guide for Teaching and Learning. So, susubukin nating i-bridge yung gap between this kind of educational technology tool at yung kakayahan natin na makapag-create ng portfolio in essence, no, sa ating pagtuturo at kung paano rin natin siya magagamit sa ating mga estudyante or mapapagamit at sa ating mga estudyante. Ayan. So, medyo nabubulol pa si Sir Richard. Ayan. So, una, pag-usapan natin, what are the benefits of portfolio? So, a well-executed portfolio is an incredible tool for teaching and learning. So, it provides authentic assessments of student learning and promote the deeper learning that we want for our students. Actually, for me, personally, kaya ako nagke-create ng portfolio, it's not just for my personal gains or kung ano man yung gusto kong i-showcase sa ibang tao, but I really wanted to provide sa materials na po pwede rin magamit ng ibang tao sa kanilang personal na pamumuhay at sa kanilang professional na pamumuhay. So may dalawang side kasi yung ating ginagawa, 'di ba? Dito sa Wakelet community, hindi lang para makatulong tayo sa mga teachers kaya tayo nag-create ng ganitong klase ng community week na isang virtual or digital conference para sa ating mga teachers and students and other, yung mga hindi naman nagtuturo or hindi part ng ating circle ng mga teachers or educators, 'di ba? So, pwede rin kasi siyang magamit sa personal nating level ng pamumuhay lang. So, kaya mapapansin niyo yung ibang mga sessions na kinandak starting last Monday hanggang kahapon at syempre ngayon sa closing natin ngayong Friday. So, iba pang ways kung paano rin natin siya magagamit yung ating pinoprovide. But specifically this kind of session, no, gusto nating makatulong sa mga teachers. That's why teachers yung tinatarget natin kasi magagamit natin siya sa ating pagtuturo. So, sabi nga rito, no, we want our students, no, to promote deeper learning kasi nga malaki talaga yung role na pwedeng gampanan ng pag-create ng mga portfolios. Okay? So alam ko naman yung iba sa atin, 'di ba? Isa 'yan sa mga binibuild natin. Hindi lang personally but professionally. We want our portfolios to be, may impact siya, meron siyang laman at dating pag tinignan siya ng ibang titingin or ng ibang mga taong gustong makita yung ating mga nagawa na. So, what's the connection between portfolio and learning? So, I'm just giving you head start, no, sa ating mga pinag-uusapan. Gusto ko yung may ganitong klase na medyo theoretical yung dating niya, pero at the same time, no, nakikita natin kung ano ba yung magiging connection niya sa pag-create natin ng ating portfolio inside this kind of platform katulad ng Wakelet. So learning should include broad knowledge, powerful intellectual and practical skills, personal and social responsibility, and the ability to integrate years of learning into a connected functional whole. So ako, natutuwa ako na makakita no kapag sa Wakelet meron nag-a-add sa atin na mga professionals, and then nakikita ko actually kapag may nag-follow sa akin na mga teachers or students man na gumawa ng kanilang mga Wakelet account, and once na nakita ko na nag-add sila no sa atin ng kanilang account no, tinitignan ko, gusto kong makita kung gaano rin malaking magiging tulong nung kanilang portfolio para at least ma-reflect ko rin sa sarili ko at magamit ko rin sa aking personal at professional na pamumuhay. So, yun yung gusto nating makita because yung development natin personally and professionally, katulad ng binabanggit nga ni Teacher Richard ng ilang beses na, no, doon nagsisimula yung notion na meron pa tayong pwedeng i-showcase kapag nakita natin yun. So, tuloy lang natin that there's a connection between creating portfolios. Pero as a whole, we are working on to provide no sa ating mga teachers yung tinatawag natin na e-portfolios. Kaya nga siya new normal. Kung dati meron tayong paper and pen na pag-create ng mga portfolios, we want it to be printed, di ba? Gusto natin may print out siya, meron siyang output na talagang hard copy talaga. But when it comes to e-portfolio, we are showcasing it in a Wakelet collection. So pwede pala, Teacher Richard, possible pala na makapag-showcase tayo ng ating portfolio using a tool katulad ng Wakelet. Okay? So there's no other perfect tool na pwede tayong makapag-showcase ng ating e-portfolios kundi ang Wakelet. And it has a connection to complex learning. No? The search for ways to foster and document such complex learning for all students has led some educators to develop e-portfolios as teaching, learning, and assessment tools. So, pwede pala natin siyang magamit. Actually, a lot of researchers and those who are writing scholarly articles are saying na talagang pwede nating magamit yung mga tools katulad ng Wakelet in creating, life-changing e-portfolios. Not just only for our teachers who are facilitators of learning, but also for our students. So what are the uses of portfolios? Students use e-portfolios to collect their work, reflect upon strengths and weaknesses, and strive to improve. Actually, yung unang statement pa lang na part dyan na collect their work, diba? So, ang dami nating teachers na nakita ninyo nag-showcase from day 1 up to day 4 kahapon, no, na nagpakita kung paano nila ginagamit sa classroom yung Wakelet. Hindi lang actually sa classroom, even for their LAC session, katulad ng ni Sir Jomel, diba? Si Ma'am Serena, kung paano niya ginagamit sa classroom niya. Yun din yung isa sa mga showcase ni Ma'am Serena last time sa ating mga group of educators worldwide, kung paano talaga magagamit to collect their work, no, itong ating mga students, mga output nila, especially in this time of new normal. Equally beneficial are the data that assess the work in portfolios, reflect upon it in curricular contexts, and use the data and reflections to plan for improvement. Napakahalaga at napakagandang part na yung ganitong klase ng mga output na pwedeng isend or isave ng ating mga learners ay kanilang nakikita or nabibigyan ng reflection, di ba? And there's always a room or plan for improvement sa gawain na yun ng ating mga learners. So, rich resource for e-portfolios. E-portfolios provide a rich resource to learn about achievement of important outcomes dahil nado-document ng ating learners or tayo as teachers, no, nado-document natin yung mga importanteng bagay na nagagawa natin. So, ang dami ko rin nakikita ng mga ganyan na lahat ng kanilang mga webinars and trainings, di ba? Just to name a few, di ba? Meron tayong mga sessions sa ating Microsoft My Tech Talk at saka sa Tech Talks na ginagawa natin tuwing Saturday Habits. Nagko-collect tayo ng mga outputs natin, yung mga learnings natin, ginagawa natin siya ng collection. It's not just for us to document everything na meron sa isang webinar kapag Sabado, pero we want to reflect, no, para magkaroon ng sense of achievement yung ating ginagawa. So napakaganda nun para makita natin na nagbibigay siya ng rich resource for us and room for us to improve more, di ba, sa ating pakikinig sa mga session, panunood ng mga webinars, and everything. over time, make connections among disparate parts of the curriculum, gain insights leading to improvement. Napakaganda nung part na we gain insights leading to improvement kapag nakikita natin yung development dahil nag-create tayo ng ating documentation gamit nga yung mga e-portfolios katulad ng sa platform ng Wakelet, and develop identities as learners or as facilitators of learning. And then, kung tayong mga teachers ay kaya nating mag-showcase ng ganitong klase ng output for our learners and for us individually and personally nga, napakatindi talaga nung part na dinidiin ni Teacher Richard yung part ng personal. Kasi yung iba, alam natin na ang tingin nila sa paggamit ng Wakelet ay napaka one-sided na pang education lang siya. Hindi. For us, personally, napakadami rin natin sa kanyang pwedeng magamit. This year lang, parang nirelaunch ulit namin sa Wakelet Pilipinas Community yung ating Fuse, yung not actually Fuse but yung WhatsApp, kasi yung Fuse yun yung bago. Meron tayong WhatsApp para mabigyan kayo ng updates sa kung ano yung mga bagong features ni Wakelet, kamusta yung ating community sa Pilipinas, and nilaunch din natin ngayong taon namin nila Cap Michael at saka ng the rest of the team ng ating Wakelet Pilipinas Community na mga ambassadors din, yung ating Fuse or yung Filipino Educators Wakelet Showcase. And isa sa mga gusto naming matarget doon is lumabas tayo sa box ng hindi lang pang-education ang paggamit ng Wakelet. Pwede rin natin siyang gamitin personally. So, nagkaroon tayo ng ibang mga sessions na tinatalakay yung about events management, yung about sa paggamit dito sa photography and other personal interests. Isa sa mga nakita ko doon na share ni Ma'am Emel, ayan, from Line Learning, isa sa napakagaling na trainer ng Microsoft dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, ay yung paggamit niya noon sa kanyang pagiging physically fit, di ba? So, na-i-connect natin sa ating personal na pamumuhay through documentation and e-portfolios yung paggamit ng ating Wakelet, okay? So, ayun, yung isa sa ating mga pwedeng magamit doon. So, what are the reflections bago tayo mag-jump sa ilang mga examples na gusto kong ipakita sa inyo ngayong araw? What are the reflections on e-portfolios, particularly sa ating mga learners, okay? As teachers, we are no longer, di ba, the sage on the stage. Tayo na yung pinaka-ano ngayon. Tayo na ngayon yung nagfa-facilitate ng learning. Di ba? Tayo na yung, wala na tayo sa sentro ng pinaka, gusto nating lahat ng information na tinuturo ni teacher ay, lahat ng information na kailangang matutunan ng estudyante ay nanggagaling sa teacher. Pero, ang bagkos, manggagaling yung ibang mga information na yun sa ating mga learners. So gusto natin magkaroon ng reflection sa mga bata yung pag-create nila ng mga e-portfolios. So build learners' personal and academic identities as they complete complex projects and reflect on their capabilities and progress. So gusto natin na makita nila yung pagkakaroon ng reflection sa kanilang mga ginagawa sa atin sa school, di ba? So napakaganda talaga na kapag nagpagawa tayo ng mga output, nagkakaroon sila ng documentation, at isa nga sa best way for working sa kanilang outputs, ang kanilang mga ginawa ay sa pamamagitan ng tinatawag na e-portfolios gamit ang Wakelet. So we can also, facilitate the integration of learning as students connect learning across courses and time, di ba? So hindi lang talaga natatapos sa pagfa-facilitate ni teacher ng learning na yon kay students mismo kung paano ma-connect ni students yung kanyang mga natutunan sa iba pang mga gawain. So, dahil kaya niyang mag-reflect, parang journaling lang yan. Alam ko yung mga ibang ESP teachers, ibang mga Filipino teachers and English teachers, di ba? Meron tayong mga, noong bago magkaroon ng pandemic, noong face-to-face pa ang ating klase, di ba? Nagpapa-journal tayo sa mga students because we want them to document, di ba? Yung ginagawa nila, kung daily basis man yan or weekly basis man yan, because after that nilang mabigay yung outlet nung pinaka reflection na meron sila, at kapag binalikan nila yon, makikita nila yung mga bagay na pwede pa nilang gawin at i-improve sa kanilang mga nagawa. Next is be focused on developing self-assessment abilities in which students judge the quality of work using the same criteria experts use, di ba? So nakikita nila mismo sa sarili nila kung paano nila ma-assess yung kakayahan nila bilang mga estudyante at ma-judge rin nila yung kanilang mga nagawa, yung quality ng kanilang nagawa. And lastly, help students plan their own academic pathways as they come to understand what they know and are able to do and what they still need to learn. So napakaganda nung dulong part natin of what they know, what they are able to do, and what they still need to learn, di ba? So napakagandang maintindihan at maunawaan ng mga bata na sa pamamagitan ng sarili nilang pagjo-journal, pagdo-document, sa pamamagitan ng e-portfolios, nakukuha nila yung mga bagay at natututunan nila yung mga bagay na kailangan pa nila at pwede pa nilang i-improve. So, dahil dyan, in connection with that, so hindi ko na hinabaan. Gusto ko 15 minutes lang tong parang napaka-theoretical natin na dating para hindi magmukhang klase talaga, no, at webinar session para at least makakita rin tayo ng ilang mga examples. So I will be showcasing to you some of the personal portfolio, yung pinaka-personal portfolios na ginagamit ni Teacher Richard. So, una, meron akong create na 3 actually collection for, eto personal lang to kasi gusto kong makita at maintindihan na ako, for me, no, sa sarili ko na napakahalaga na nado-document natin yung ibang mga bagay sa personal nating pamumuhay, di ba? So katulad niyan, meron akong unang collection, yung mga nag-create ako ng portfolio. Isa to sa mga una ko na-create actually sa mga gustong mag-apply as community leader and Wakelet ambassador, di ba? Isa to sa mga naggamit ko talaga para makita ko rin at makita rin nila Amy, Kyle, nila James, no, sa Manchester team kung paano natin talaga personally ginagamit yung Wakelet. Isa nga dyan, yung pag-create ng badges and certifications na isang portfolio. So allow me to share my collections dito sa badges and certifications. So hintayin lang natin. Ayan. So ayan yun yung isa sa mga nagawa kong part ng aking portfolios because I want to share in a gallery, no, sa pamamagitan ng Wakelet kung paano ko ba mapapakita yung ano ba yung mga certifications and badges na receive ko na. So nag-create ako dyan. I have at least 110 items, no, included sa loob niyan yung MIE expert, paano ano yung pinaka badge, no, sa Credlin, makikita nandiyan siya. So if you want to verify kung totoo ba talagang MIE expert si Teacher Richard, no, so makikita diyan, and then yung PDF mismo ng official list sa buong mundo, no, napakadami niya ng mga MIE expert for 2021-2022. And paano naman makakatulong yung ganong klase ng MIE expert program na yan sa iba pang mga educators on paano sila makakapag-apply sa ganyang klase ng MIE program. So nilagay ko rin yung link dyan mismo ng Microsoft Educator Center para at least magkaroon din sila ng idea once na i-visit nila to at mag-start na yung foundation nila ng pag-explore sa Microsoft. So ganoon yung mga idea niyan, and meron akong MIE trainer badge, asan yung pinaka certificate noon. And I'm also a Microsoft esports leader. So, ayan yung badge. Ayan yung pinaka-credly badge na yan. Wakelet ambassador, Wakelet community leader and member. So, makikita nila pag na-showcase mo, no, so kung ikaw ay you want to apply for something or gusto mo lang i-showcase yung ganitong klase ng collection na meron ka personally, di ba? So, pwede pala yun, Teacher Richard, no? Yan, so yung I'm also a certified National Geographic Educator. Ito yung certificate ko from NovoEd, which is an LMS, a Learning Management System from National Geographic. And ito yung pinaka-certification program if you want to learn more about the Certified National Geographic program. Okay, so certification program, pwede nilang bisitahin Apple Teacher, Adobe Creative Educator, ayan, Coursera Community Mentor if you're familiar with Coursera, no, isa sa pinakasikat yan na learning platform ngayon sa buong mundo. Ayan, so kung familiar kayo sa Coursera, maintindihan nyo yung eagerness ng pag-attend lagi ng mga online classes, ayan, sa mga virtual learning, ayan. So marami ako natutunan dyan sa loob ng Coursera. And since 2013, 14, nagtitake na ako ng mga courses sa Coursera. And I also want to challenge you na mag-take rin kayo ng mga course dyan. And ayan, yung mga Badger Instructor etc., etc. So yung iba pang mga nandiyan ay po pwede ninyong makita sa collection na shinare ko rin ah, sa link na to, mamaya share ko sa inyo. Next one, so trainings and online courses. So isa rin sa mga ginawan ko ng portfolio, yung mga online trainings, balik na ako dito, yung mga online trainings, online courses and trainings na ano ba to, na inatinan ko, ayan. So dinocument ko rin sila sa Coursera. I also finished a virtual teacher specialization sa Coursera from University of California, Irvine. So medyo mahirap ang virtual teacher specialization kasi parang 5 course na kukuhain mo online. So tapos several weeks mong tatapusin kada course, then after that course makakuha ka ng specialization certificate. So makikita mo rin 'di ba sa isang ganitong klaseng portfolio na meron kang kayang matapos. I also finished writing in the sciences with honors, 'di ba? Ang yabang ng konti. So from Stanford, then I also finished get interactive practical teaching with technology. So sa ganitong klase ng pag-create ng platform, mapapa-identify at makikita mo na pwede mo palang i-showcase yung mga nakuha mo at natapos mo and everything sa isang Wakelet collection, 'di ba? And then I also have enrolled myself sa Future Learn. Ito naman yung UK, parang UK counterpart naman siya ng Coursera. Ayan, kung familiar kayo sa edX, Coursera, ayan, Future Learn, yan. Parang isa lang silang mga ano ba tawag dito, mga virtual learning platforms. Okay, so yan yung ilan sa mga halimbawa ng tinatawag ko na mga trainings and online courses na nakuha ko. So iba dyan, dadagdagan ko pa kasi yan ng mga nakuha kong training sa Simeo and other materials. So kung iba pang, may ibang tao na titingin dyan sa trainings and online courses para mas maging credible yung dating nung pinaka-portfolio mo, di ba? Why not? Mag-create ka rin ng ganyang klase ng collection. And last one, yung resource credentials. Ito naman yung mga trainings na kinandak ko. So, kung gagawa kayo ng bio note at ilalagay nyo na lang yung Wakelet profile link ninyo, mas better, di ba? At least makikita na nila kung paano kayo, kung ano yung mga trainings ninyo. Kasi dyan, makikita ninyo yung mga collections ng trainings na kinonduct mo or webinars na na-conduct mo, katulad ng media literacy and digital citizenship. Nag-create ako ng mga webinars sa school namin. So nilagay ko sila dyan, 3 set yan. Then I also created some of the collections na sa mga nagawa kong session sa iba't ibang mga grupo at association, ayan, or private companies. Ayan. Next is naman yung mga training sessions. So kasama dun sa resource credentials, yung mga training sessions na nakandak ko. So para medyo maging malaman yung parang portfolio mo, and ikaw din mismo ma-evaluate mo ano pa yung mga kailangan mong improve as a trainer kung ikaw man ay nagte-train sa Microsoft and other learning platforms. So mas maganda na ikaw na-document mo yon at naipapakita mo. So meron akong kinandak dati na isa tayo sa mga nag-showcase na napakabilis sa Wakelet Community Week nung last June nga, and isa nga sa mga napakita natin is yung way kung paano natin ma-showcase yung pagkakaroon ng learning management system gamit yung Wakelet. Okay, so mamaya papakitaan ko kayo. Ito yung session ko nung Wakelet Community Week globally na nakasama po tayo sa nag-present during the 12-hour live stream. Ayan, modular learning support using Wakelet. So napakita natin yan kasama ibang mga educators din around the world, si Adam Alexander, si Briony Watson, si Amit Kumar, at saka si Jason Regin. So iba't ibang bansa, napakasaya ng Community Week last time kasi merong mga ganitong klase ng conference or ano bang tawag dito, activities na napaka-involved talaga ni Wakelet para sa mga educators. And kung gusto niyo mapanood, nandun sa collection na yon yung pinaka-YouTube link. Ayan. So para at least hindi rin mawala, di ba? Or makita pa rin yung certificate ko as one of the speakers. Ayan. So makikita dyan sa pinaka-collection na yan. Ano pa? Ayan, nag-talk ako sa Society for Technology and Education Philippines about Academic Support Conference. So isa ako sa mga nag-talk ng breakout session at isa sa mga na ito ko that time is all about Wakelet. O, di ba? So, kahit sa tayo magpunta, hindi nawawala palagi si Wakelet. So, tinuro ni Teacher Richard yung Surfing the Six Seas using Wakelet. I think July 8 siya naganap. Then, kasama ko rin sa mga nag-talk dyan. Dalawa kami nag-talk about Wakelet, though magkaiba kami ng oras ng session. Si Sir Daniel Timbal, di ba? Isa rin sa ating mga speakers ngayong Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week natin. No, I think day 2 nag-talk si Cap Daniel, ayan, mula sa Davao City. So ayan yung Step 2021 virtual, no, mula July 8 to 10. Ayan, isa tayo sa mga nag-talk. And ayan, yung ating mga sessions, abstract. So ikaw kung gusto mo ulit panoorin yung session na yon, so pwede mong makita. And I take every chance na talagang mapanood ko yung session na ginawa ko so that I can learn from it, no? At mabago ko or makorek ko or maitama ko yung aking mga pinagkagawa that time sa session na yon. So next naman, nung nagtalk ako sa Kaagapay Teacher Support, ayan, kala Coach Franco, ayan, Franco Adun, kasama ko yung misis niya, si Miss Jinke Adun, nagtalk kami about Microsoft Office 365 accessibility features. So napakagandang way para magawan mo rin ng collection yung mga talk mo, di ba? So para at least merong resource page na pwedeng puntahan yung mga nakinig ng iyong session. So ilan sa mga pwede mo dyan na gawin, ayan. So ayun yung session na yon, and then about the speakers, and di ba napakaganda na i-model mo siya para at least magkaroon din ng ibang templates or example ng template yung ibang mga teachers or educators nga na pwedeng bumisita ng iyong Wakelet profile. And ayan, sa Vibal, nakailang talk na tayo sa Vibal, ilang demo reel, at saka ilang naka-isang live learning na ata ko na session ng Vibal. So, gumagawa rin ako ng collection sa Wakelet. So, kahit na hindi related sa educational technology yung talk natin sa ibang organization or ibang corporation or ibang grupo man yan, di ba? Lagi nating pinapasok si Wakelet because we want to showcase to them na ganun ka-powerful si Wakelet, hindi lang pang subject mo or pang ano, di ba? Pang personal nga. So, ayan, nung nag-discuss ako about wash in schools, nilagay ko dyan yung session na yan, ginawan ko ng collection, meet the speaker, the presentation slides, Global Hand Washing Day, nagbigay ako ng mga gamified lessons. So yung mga listeners during that time, alam nila kung ano yung mga gamified lessons na pwede nilang magamit sa klase nila para maturuan nila ng hand washing and wash in schools yung kanilang mga learners, diba? And other resource materials. So ganun ka-powerful si Wakelet para sa akin as a teacher and as a speaker and as a trainer, diba? Na pwede natin siyang magamit in our conduct sa mga sessions. And then, ayan, isa rin tayo sa mga nasabihan na tayo daw ay gumamit ng LMS of the future. Sabi ni Miss Bagibaldo nung time na nag-talk tayo sa Wakelet Community Week, ayan, na globally. So, ayan, so dahil papakita ko naman sa inyo yung ginagamit ko sa classroom. So, baka mamaya sabihin niyo puro naman pala mga kinandak, mga inatinan na sessions, and mga badges na certificate na nakuha ni Teacher Richard. Ginagamit ko siya sa classroom. Ayan, for example, ito na yung ginamit ko ngayon na first quarter, no? So kung mapapansin nyo dyan, nandiyan na lahat ng modules, pwede natin siyang i-create. Tapos may mga presentations pa ako na sana gustong ipakita sa inyo na ginamit natin sa mga inset and SLAC sessions, no, dito sa mga school sa Malabon para makita ninyo kung paano ko rin siya nagamit sa mga teachers na participants. So dahil limited lang yung time natin, gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo paano nyo rin siya pwedeng magamit sa inyong sa klase, okay? So, video lessons, kolektahin mo siya dyan. You also have, summative assessment. Pwede mo nang ilagay dyan. Pag clinic, nasa Microsoft Forms, o di ba? Microsoft pa din. So, ganoon natin kamahal yung mga tools na pwede nating i-integrate at isama sa ating mga collections. Learning activity sheets na nasa loob ng ating Microsoft Forms pa din. Ayan. So, yung eTulay online tutorial, dahil si Teacher Richard ay tutor din sa eTulay. Ayan. So, nag-create din ako ng mga sessions kasama yung kay Tutor Rainier. So, pag clinic nila yung collection na yon ng eTulay online tutorial ng first quarter, makikita nila yung lahat ng aming tutorial video, eTulay online tutorial videos ni Tutor Rainier na kinakandak natin every Monday. Ayan. So, manood kayo, di ba? So, ayan yung atin mula week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, di ba? So, kumpleto na yung ating mga sessions, pwede nilang i-click at panoorin para makita rin nila at matuto silang muli sa mga pinagkakandak natin ng mga sessions. So, balik ako sa presentation. Kung gusto niyo pang malaman yung iba pang mga templates na pwede niyo magamit if you are new sa environment ni Wakelet, si Wakelet ay nag-create ng mga Wakelet templates. Okay? So yung mga Wakelet templates na yun ay pwede niyo magamit saan, Teacher Richard? Sa lesson plan, newsletter, collaborations, icebreaker, entry and exit tickets, mindfulness, napaka-importante ngayon ng discussion ng mindfulness at saka yung social emotional learning or SEL, di ba? Portfolios, saka resume po pwedeng gamitin, distance learning at marami pang iba. So click nyo lang tong link na to sa create ko na collection para makita ninyo yung mga portfolios, napakadami niyan. At bisitahin natin yung wakelet.com/@templates para makita ninyo lahat. Legit naman yan na ginawa ni Wakelet para makita ninyo lahat ng mga templates. Ayan, sa left pane ng inyong screen, makikita ninyo lahat ng mga templates na create ni Wakelet para magamit ninyo sa inyong classroom or sa personal ninyong pamumuhay. Ayan, balik na ako sa aking collection na create. And gusto ko rin ipakita tong 30 ways to use Wakelet, no? So napakaganda nung part na pwede ninyong makita yung ating ayan, wait lang, hintayin natin na mag-zoom in para at least, di ba? So medyo kulang na ako sa oras pero papakita ko pa rin sa inyo. Ayan, so 30 ways on how you can use actually the Wakelet platform. So for collaboration, for personal use, and for surfing solo, napakadaming ways kung saan natin siya pwede pang magamit. Ayan. So wait lang, next ko lang. Ayan. So balik na ako. Ayan. So para makita ninyo yung ating session, no, yung mga ginamit ni Teacher Richard na mga examples and mga collections, punta kayo sa tinyurl.com/nnp, no, new normal portfolio 12-10-21. Ayan. So para makita ninyo yung aking collection na create para sa hapon to, or i-scan nyo yung QR code na nakikita ninyo sa inyong screen. And para makapag-claim din kayo ng inyong badge and certificate sa education.microsoft.com or yung ating Microsoft Educator Center, redeem nyo yung achievement code na T-RVBF9F421. Ayan. So muli, maraming salamat sa lahat ng ating mga kaalon. Thank you so much for supporting, no, ang ating community dito sa Wakelet Pilipinas, sa pagtutulong-tulong natin lahat, no, sama-sama nating paggamit ng Wakelet. Number 3 na tayo, katulad ng ilang araw na nating pinag-uusapan na ang ating community dito sa Pilipinas ay number 3 na sa buong mundo na pinakamaraming educators na nag-utilize ng ating platform sa Wakelet. So kung meron po kayong tanong, yan, active po ako sa lahat ng social media. Nasa Twitter ako, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, ayan, at Ichad Vidal, hanapin nyo po ako. And or i-email nyo po ako if you have concerns, if you want to learn more about our group, no, sa Wakelet community, sa Wakelet Pilipinas Community. Message nyo po ako, email nyo po ako, richard.vidal@deped.gov, at iniimbitahan ko rin po kayo na bisitahin ang aking Wakelet profile para at least magkaroon kayo ng idea ng mga pwede ninyong magamit. Not to brag po yung aking profile, pero gusto kong maipakita at ma-showcase sa inyo yung mga ways pa na pwede po ninyong magamit sa inyong Wakelet profile. So umpisa dyan, makikita nyo ang aking portfolio, yung mga kinandak kong webinar sa aming school, yung mga training sessions na kinandak ni Teacher Richard. Ayan, yung ginagamit ko sa klase, makikita nyo rin dyan. Ito yung last school year, ito yung bagong school year, and marami pang iba. So gusto ko pong magpasalamat muli sa lahat ng ating technical working group. Ayan, kala Sir Madge, kala Sir Mike. Ayan. So maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok at pagsama sa amin sa buong linggo. So I hope makasama po namin kayo sa mga future sessions and engagements pa na gagawin ng ating community sa Wakelet Pilipinas. Muli, ako po si Teacher Richard Vidal, no, ang inyong Wakelet Ambassador mula sa Malabon City. Maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Alright, grabe naman, no, pangmalakasan din ang kanyang collection, Kap Mike, at talaga naman very evident talaga yun sa kanyang mga collections. Congratulations po, Sir Richard Vidal. Kap Mike.
Ayan. Yes, talaga, Kap, di ba? Sa mga wala tayong may questions, di ba? Napakaganda. Wala akong makitang question, napakaganda. Very powerful, di ba? Binigyan niya tayo ng theory about in creations of portfolio and nagbigay siya ng best example at nakita talaga natin na napapawaw talaga ako pag nakikita ko yung account ni Sir Richard. Actually, ang dami kong natutunan din sa kanya, yung mga ideas, yung mga inspiring ideas kung paano natin gagawin yung mga personal branding, yung personal portfolio natin, of course, yung professional and yung classroom, yung paggamit natin ng Wakelet sa classroom. So, if you have questions dun kay Sir Richard, you can DM him. Ayan, you can personally DM him sa kanyang mga social media accounts. Ayan, sumasagot si Sir. Ayan, kasabay po kasi ngayon, meron siyang kasabay din na webinar sa kanilang division. So, once again, congratulations, Cap Richard. And Cap, ayan, so syempre, bigay na natin yung ating token.
Yes,
Sir
yes,
Richard.
yes. All right, so allow me to read the citations. Certificate of recognition is awarded to Sir Richard C. Vidal for sharing his invaluable knowledge as resource speaker during our Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week conducted by the Information and Communications Technology Service Educational Technology Unit and Wakelet Pilipinas Community held on December 10, 2021. So given this 10th day of December 2021 at DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Philippines. Signed by none other than our head in the community of Wakelet, Manchester, UK, Sir James B. Davis, Sir Mark Anthony CC, our head in the EdTech Unit, Director for Sir Abram Y.C. Abanil, and Sir Alain Delby Pascua, our Undersecretary for Administration. So congratulations, Cap Richard Vidal.
Ayan. So, syempre, let's move now sa ating last part, last part ng ating set of speakers presenter for our Wakelet Pilipinas Way of Life. So, mapapansin natin all throughout the week, Monday hanggang kanina, di ba, nakita natin kung paano ginagamit si Wakelet in a professional way, di ba? Now, dito sa ating next part ng ating session, ipapakita ng mga set of speakers natin, paano ba natin pwedeng gamitin si Wakelet in a personal branding. Ayan, so we invited 3 speakers, ang ating mga tatlong ambassadors from Bohol, from Manila, from San Juan, and of course from Antipolo City, na mag-share ng kanilang collection para sa ating Wakelet Pilipinas Way of Life. Papasukin natin sila, Cap, ang ating mga speakers. Cap Henry, Cap May, and Cap Arvin.
Ayan na sila. Hello po, Miss May.
Hello, magandang umaga po ulit.
Ayan, pasok na rin, Sir Arvin. Ay, nakamute po ata kay Sir Arvin.
Ay, ayun. Ayun.
Okay.
Good morning po sa lahat. Good morning.
And of course, yan, si Cap Henry, siguro later on papasok din siya. Ayan, so let's start now. Let's start now for our Wakelet Pilipinas Way of Life. Cap May, do the honor.
Yes, very enriching po no yung kaninang narinig natin kina Miss Ana at saka kay Sir Richard. So, ito po yung karagdagan na ibabahagi natin sa kanila na oo nga no, ang Wakelet ay nagagamit talaga natin sa pang-araw-araw na buhay. And so, sa panahon po ng pandemya, biglang tayong mga teachers, nagkaroon tayo ng biglaang pagpasok sa new normal way of learning. At sa totoo lang, aminin na natin, guro ka man, teacher ka man, o kaya naman ay isa ka mang ordinaryong mag-aaral, nakakabigla at nakakawindang talaga ang mga pangyayari. So paano na tayo magli-lead o gagabay ng ating mga estudyante kung tayo mismo ay sa totoo lang ay nahihirapan sa sitwasyong ito. So sa akin, nagamit ko naman ang Wakelet bilang bahagi ng aking pagtuturo no sa buhay ko, pero at the same time nagamit ko rin actually siya sa personal na buhay ko. At yun yung blessing ng Wakelet sa buhay ko na nais kong ibahagi sa inyo. So eto na po, allow me to share my screen. Do you see my screen? Okay, so probably delayed lang ng konti. Yes, so I can see that my screen is sharing right now. So allow me to share with you kung paano po nakatulong ang Wakelet sa personal kong pamumuhay. So kagaya ng nasabi ko sa inyo kanina, dumating yung pagkakataon na nakaka-stress, punong-puno tayo ng ingay sa ating paligid at sabay-sabay kailangan nating matutuhan lahat ng bagay para magabayan ang mga estudyante natin habang inaasikaso mo ang sarili mong pamilya at ang personal na katinoan ng iyong pamumuhay. So sa dami ng mga posibleng dapat mong magamit at material na mapag-aralan, hindi mo na alam kung alin sa mga ito ang epektibo sa iyo at kung ano ang dapat mong unahin. So sa case ko po bilang isang reflective na tao, so ang akin pong naisip na paraan ay ang maghanap ng mga material na kakalma ako. At yan po ay sa pamamagitan ng mga podcasts. At ang ibabahagi ko po sa inyo ngayon ay ang podcast na kung tawagin ay Sundays for Seekers. So, ako po ay naging fan ng mga podcast nitong mga huling araw kasi maliban sa ito yung makabagong paraan at ng entertainment natin ngayon, nagagamit na rin ito sa pagtuturo at sa personal na paglago natin bilang mga tao. So, nakita ko rin po na ang podcast ay talagang nakakakalma kasi ina-activate nito yung senses mo. So kung familiar tayo sa mindfulness, malaking tulong po ang mga podcasts para i-activate yung ating pakikinig, yung ating imahinasyon, at syempre yung kakayahan natin sa reflection. So napili ko po ang mga podcast na Sundays for Seekers para magkaroon ako ng personal and spiritual nourishment. So ito na po yung isi-share ko sa inyo ngayon na Sundays for Seekers collection ko. Ito po ay binubuo ng 12 video na kung saan ang format niya ay nakalagay siya sa YouTube at dahil integrated na ang YouTube sa Wakelet, napakadali lang po na hanapin ko ang mga podcasts na ito at ipunin sa aking isang koleksyon. So sa mga ibang pagkakataon ay naituro na po sa atin yan. So bakit Sundays for Seekers at bakit podcast? Dahil dito natutulungan ako na makapag-reflect at mabigyan ng kasagutan yung mga katanungan na ay tanong ko rin pala pero hindi ko naipahahayag. So sa pamamagitan ng mga nagsasalita sa podcast na ito sa katauhan ni na Father Johnny Go at ni Brother Jude, natulungan ako na unawain ang sitwasyon nating lahat, guro, estudyante, nanay, tatay, bata o matanda, sa relasyon natin sa Diyos sa panahon ng pandemya. So para sa akin, nakatulong ang Wakelet para anytime mababalikan ko yung mga koleksyon na nagpapaalala sa akin ng mga kasagutan dun sa mga katanungan na hindi ko kayang sagutin mag-isa, pero kayang sagutin sa akin sa tulong ng aking mga ekspertong nakakasabay sa pakikinig o pag-follow ng podcast na ito. Dahil ang mga burning questions po na ipinalalabas sa Sundays for Seekers ay tunay nga na tumatalakay sa mga suliraning mental, spiritual, pinansyal, at inuugnay ito sa pang-araw-araw na buhay natin. Masasabi rin po na nakatulong ito dahil nagkaroon ako ng prayer community at nagkaroon ako ng healthy interaction sa pamamagitan ng pag-iipon ng mga podcasts na ito. At nakatutuwa nga po na maibahagi ko sa inyo sapagkat ang koleksyong ito ay nagsisilbing paalala sa akin na nariyan ang Diyos at nagbibigay sa atin ng mga probisyon na aalalayan at sasamahan tayo sa bawat pagsubok na ating kakaharapin sa buhay. So naaalala ko nga po ang sinabi sa Mateo na kaya huwag kayong matakot dahil mahalaga kayo kaysa sa maraming maya. So nais ko lang pong sa aking pagtatapos, nais ko lamang pong balikan yung tema ng ating Community Week ngayon na ang sabi ay Building Resilient Learning Community. Tunay po talaga na nagpapasalamat ako sa Wakelet at sa Wakelet Pilipinas dahil natulungan ako ng community na ito para maramdaman ko na ako ay tanggap sa komunidad, maramdaman ko na ako ay may suporta, at ito pong mga natututuhan ko sa mga podcast at ang mga tanong ko sa buhay, May saysay pa ba ang buhay ko? Kaya ko pa bang magpatuloy? Nakagawa po ako ng another collection within a collection na nakapagbibigay din po ng inspirasyon at nagsasabing ang buhay natin ay dapat nating gawing buhay. Kaya naririto po ako ngayon, pinakikilala ko sa inyo na ang Wakelet ay nakatulong sa akin para sa pagpapabuti ng aking buhay. So yun lamang po at nawa ay naipakita at naipakilala ko sa inyo na ang Wakelet ay hindi lang gamit na pang professional o pang pagtuturo, kundi nakatutulong din po siya sa pagpapabuti ng ating sarili dahil at the end of the day, tayo ay tao at tayo ay may relasyon sa Panginoon natin at accountable po tayo sa lahat ng pakikitungo na mayroon tayo. Kaya mga kaalon, kung sa tingin po ninyo ay na-bless kayo sa aking pagbabahagi, thank God at praise God kasi dinala ang Wakelet sa Pilipinas at marami pong mga libo-libo, milyon-milyon siguro na mga guro at mag-aaral ang nakikinabang dito. So sana po ay patuloy pa nating ipakalat ang mahika na nabibigay sa ating buhay ng Wakelet. Yun lang po at maraming salamat sa inyong pakikialon sa amin.
Alright, so thank you so much, Miss May, sa comprehensive na sharing mo kung paano mo nga ginagamit yung Wakelet para sa iyong collection. And with that, syempre hindi na natin patatagalin, Kap Mike. To the honors.
Okay, so allow me to read the citations for our certificate. Ayan, Certificate of Recognition is hereby awarded to Miss May B. Bersosa for sharing her invaluable knowledge as Wakelet Way of Life presenter during the Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week conducted by the Information and Communications Technology Service Educational Technology Unit and Wakelet Pilipinas Community held on December 10, 2021, given this 10th day of December at DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City. Signed, Sir Davis, the Head of Community of Wakelet, Sir Mark Anthony CC, Head of EdTech Units, Director Abram Abadil, Director 4 of ICTS, and of course, Undersecretary for Administrations, Alain Delby Baspa. Congratulations, ma'am. Very refreshing. Very refreshing yung kanyang topic, di ba? Parang, tapos napakalumanay pag magsalita ni ma'am, parang nakakatanggal talaga ng pagod. Thank you very much, ma'am. Ayan. And welcome to the week.
Maraming salamat.
Okay, so next speaker na natin, Kap Mike. Siyempre, ipasok na natin si Sir Arvin Jesus Romero.
Hello po. Narinig po ba ako?
Yes, sir. And the floor is yours po.
May permission to share na po. O, ayan. Kita na po. Ayan. So, ayan po. Papakita ko po sa inyo ang aking profile. So, before I start po, first of all, thank you po kay Sir Mike for giving me this opportunity po. At the same time, for the Wakelet community for giving me the time and the chance to present something that is very personal. At the same time, nung nalaman ko na may kulang pang slot para po magpe-present, naisip ko, why not present? Kasi medyo on time na siya sa in season for Christmas. So, nag-isip po ako kung paano po siya ipe-present na very personal at the same time, hopefully inspiring sa inyo. So, what I will present to you is my prenup along with my wife po. Ayan. So, naisip ko kasi, it's the season of Christmas and it's the season of love. So, syempre, regardless of your religion, parang tong December, dapat talaga very happy tayo and very inspired. So, naisip ko, ano kayang pwedeng i-share na pwedeng makapag-inspire sa ating mga viewers ngayon or yung mga kaalon din. So, I thought of, pwede natin pakita yung prenup namin. And of course, kinausap ko rin yung wife ko kung okay din siya dito. And thankfully, okay naman. So ayan, papakita ko po sa inyo yung prenup namin. So, bakit ko pinapakita tong prenup namin? So, besides being personal, makikita nyo rin na what is the use of personal branding sa prenups. So, as teachers po kami, pareho po nga na teachers, we have some common interests and of course differences. Pero nung naisip namin sa prenup namin, what if we could combine those and at least brand ourselves? So kahit walang title, malalaman agad ng mga tao na, okay, ito yung theme ng prenup. So, ayan. So our prenup is in Hilltop Garden in San Jose Montalban, Rizal. So, paano namin mapapakita yung brand namin as teachers at the same time our interests? Okay, simple lang po. Ayan. So, pag nakita nyo po siya, ito, malalaman nyo na agad na, ito na yung theme niya. So, papakita ko yung mga places and at the same time mga shots ng aming prenup. So, naisip ko rin na pwede gawin din ito ng mga magpapakasal na kung gusto nilang magkaroon ng free prenup na tawag dito, na exposure or gusto nilang i-announce kung paano yung kasal, we could use Wakelet. So naisip ko, pwede na natin siyang invitation as well kung magpapakasal po tayo. So ayan, kung makikita nyo, syempre may posing pa yan. And ayan, naalala ko tong image na to kasi truth be told, kala ko talaga hindi matutuloy yung prenup. Why? Kasi bago kami dumating dun sa location, ang lakas ng ulan. Pero yun, blessed by God, biglang natigil yung ulan. At nakatulong pa ito. Kasi nalaman ko lang din na kapag umulan tapos biglang tumigil, tapos yung foggy effect niya, lalabas talaga. So ayan, wala pong camera tricks or Photoshop or any manipulation niya sa images. Real po lahat yan, pati yung fog. Okay? So, talagang mapapaisip ka na minsan pahahirapan ka muna. Pero in the end, may blessing ka pa rin. So, ayan. So, makikita nyo agad, kahit nakita nyo na yung title or hindi, malalaman nyo na yung theme ay tungkol sa Greek god and goddess. Ayan. So, syempre, I'm sharing this to you as a personal brand because I also love photography at the same time. I'm a layout artist of the division of Antipolo. Ayan. So, medyo may pagka-art din. At the same time, it's the season of love. Ayan. So, ayan yung mga shots namin. May mga candid, may mga happy, and may mga serious din. So, ayan siya. So, okay naman siya. Ayan. So, makikita nyo yan. Ayan yan. My lovely wife, Ernestine. And of course, paggalit siguro ko or seryoso. Ayan. Makikita nyo. So, it shows that our interest in our subjects is evident in the prenup. Next naman, so makikita natin na English side to di ba? Makikita natin na ito yung side ko na sa Greek god and goddess through English literature or the world literature. Next naman, syempre, dapat may part din si Mrs. or si Ernestine. So ayan, makikita nyo na may theme na kami and let me show it to you. Yan, si Maria Clara and Crisostomo Ibarra. So, pinapakita ko lang na yung mga themes na yan, pwede mo agad ma-integrate based on your interest at the same time kung ano yung passion nyo talaga. So, ayan. Yan yung mga shots namin. So, yan yung mga happy moments. At the same time, yan. So, pinapakita ko rin nga yung love ko po for photography. So, though I was not the one who shot this, ako po yung nag-request na gusto ko ganitong angulo or ganito yung shot kasi pinapaulit ko siya sa photographer namin. So, ayan. Naisip ko rin na since Christmas season na rin, pakita ko rin na almost time na rin ng Christmas nung ginawa namin itong prenup last 2019. And at the same time, siguro ayun, malapit na rin kasi anniversary namin, almost 3 years na rin. So, medyo inspired din ako i-share kasi syempre parang in this time of the new normal, magpakita naman tayo ng at least something inspiring, something people will have hope po. Yan. That there's still love and there's still hope during this time of the new normal. Ayan. And of course, hindi ko na yun po syempre dapat kalimutan na ito po yung aming sinumpaang tungkulin as professional teachers. Ayan. So, ayan po, yun yung mga shots namin. And lastly, part ng collection. So, ginawa ko po siyang public. So, at least makita po ng iba. So, at the same time, naisip ko na, kunyari, mawala to yung mga files ko. At least, may backup ako sa Wakelet. Yung mga best shots namin. And, papakita ko lang naman syempre sa mga people na pwede rin na kung gusto nila, makikita nila yun sa aking profile. Ayan. Ito. Pwede ko po yung share, pero ito po yung aking username. Yan. At Arvin Jesus. So, let's go back lang po. So, overall, to end, Wakelet has given me love and hope. So, it's right time to at least reciprocate what they gave to me. So, mapakita ko man lang na dahil din po sa Wakelet, na-inspire ako na gumawa ng mga collections at the same time, personal memories dito. So, sana sa lahat na magkakaroon ng wedding or magpi-prenup, ayan, pwede nyo ito po siyang magamit. At the same time, you could also inspire others for this. So, at the same time, yung branding nyo, mapapakita nyo who you really are through Wakelet. So, yun lamang po, and hopefully, I hope that I have inspired you and at least gave you some ideas about your love story. So, thank you po, and hopefully, okay na po lahat. Next.
So yun, wow. Nakaka-inspire talaga, di ba? Sana
yes,
all.
lalong-lalo na sa mga future na ikakasal later dito. Okay, so meron tayong other way para at least ma-document yung mga special moments natin sa families natin. Yun nga, very memorable nga yung, syempre, yung kasal. And yun nga, it's a new way also to help our environment. Kasi, di ba, at least hindi ka na magpapaprint ng mga photo book. You can just do it digitally. And yun nga, napakita ni Sir Arvin yan. And we're very thankful at na-inspire po talaga kami. At sana na-inspire din yung maibang yan, aspiring na ikakasal or may mga ida-document dyan. Okay.
Okay. Ayan. So maraming salamat, Sir Arvin. Actually, Cap, si Sir Arvin is one of the ambassadors from a division of Antipolo City at ang kanyang school sa mga kauna-unahang Wakelet schools sa Pilipinas, ang De La Paz National High School. Tama ba, Cap, Arvin?
Opo.
Ayun. So thank you very much, Cap Arvin. Siyempre, award na rin namin sa iyo ang inyong Certificate of Recognition. Ayan. Pa-share po ng screen, Cap. Let me read this quotation. Okay. So Republic of the Philippines Certificate of Recognition is hereby awarded to Sir Arvin Jesus Remero for sharing his invaluable knowledge as Wakelet Way of Life presenter during the Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week conducted by the ICTS Service EdTech Unit and Wakelet Pilipinas Community held on December 10, 2021, given this 10th day of December 2021 at DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Philippines. Signed, James B. Davis, the head of Community of Wakelet, Sir Mark Anthony C.C., the head of EdTech Unit, Director Abram Y.C. Abanil, Director of 4 of ICTS, and of course, Yusek Alain Delby Pasqua, Undersecretary for Administrations of the Department of Education. Once again, congratulations, Cap Arvin.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Sir Arvin. At eto nga, may natawa ako dito sa message ni Sir Dennis. Nice photo collection, Sir Arvin. Taga sana all po muna. All right. Thank you so much ulit, Sir Arvin, and see you for a while later. Ayan. For our next speaker, ipasok na natin Kap Mike.
Yes, save the best for last. Ayan, kung na-inspire ka dun sa magagandang photoshoot, dito mas may inspire tayo kasi ito yata yung photographer ni Sir. Ayan, isa sa mga magagaling nating mga ambassadors from Microsoft Education Ambassadors and Wakelet from Bohol, all the way from Bohol. Sir Henry, good morning, Kap.
Good morning everyone. Good morning mga kaalon, mga kapatid. Magandang umaga sa lahat. Okay, so again, isang magandang umaga sa lahat. And before I proceed with my quick presentations or tour about my functions photography, allow me first to shout out my PSDS, Ma'am Mati Aguilar, my Central Principal School, Sir Pablito Pitalyar, and my co-teachers here in Maribok Central Elementary School. And sige, let's go ahead na and allow me to share my screen para matapos na to kasi meron din akong ongoing hosting dito sa division. Halos para akong octopus, walang tulog. Alas 3 na ako natulog kanina, okay? So, am I audible, Kap? Nakikita ba yung screen ko? Hello? Hello mga Kap, okay pa ba tayo dyan? Naririnig ba ako? Or am I audible?
Yes,
or okay, sige.
Po.
Sige, okay. So again, Wakelet is not only used for our day-to-day work, mga reports, mga LMS, mga modules natin for stories, organization. Ginamit ko rin siya as may parang website-like kasi paggagawa tayo ng website for photography, for example, no, napakahirap, napaka-tedious ang trabaho, kailangan mo mag-program, no. And before I tried to create in WordPress, but since ang WordPress may bayad na ngayon, hindi ko na siya tinuloy. And good thing, dumating si Wakelet, no, and I used to organize, curate my files in photography, and I put it here in my space. Okay, so here, sorry, that's not the one. Okay, so here are my collections. Okay, so I put it here, my wedding photos. Okay, my portfolio, other events, wedding videos, wedding album, useful links for suppliers, and mga prenup photos. Okay, so let's have a quick look of my wedding photo. So ito yung kasal namin ng asawa ko way back December 22, 2014. So hindi ko dapat ito makalimutan. Kundi patay ako sa asawa ko. Ayan. So and then I also have here, I use the column layout, no? I use the column layout to share or to para mapakita ko yung bawat clients, no? Ito, ayan, for example. Okay? So hindi ko siya halos nilagay pa kasi I started being a photographer, videographer since 2008 pa. And pag nilagay ko to lahat, so it will take a lot of time for me to organize or put it here in Wakelet. So ayan, yung mga examples ng mga shots ko sa wedding. Ayan. Siya nandito. Ayan. Okay, nandito siya. So, I can share this my collection later on. So, para ma-explore nyo, makita nyo. So, since ang usapan is kasal, no? So, po-promote ko na rin yung page ko, which is Henry Nerison Photography. And if you have questions or you will have your destination wedding here, so pwede nyo akong i-consider. Ayan. So, ito yung mga shots ko. Okay. So, ayan. So, this December, I have 3 gigs, no, wedding events. So, bukas meron agad, racket agad si Sir Henry. Then, December 18 and December 28. Ayan. So medyo mabagal lang yung net, hindi siya naglo-load. Ayan. So, next, going back. Okay, this will be a quick tour lang, no? Then about my portfolio, so I use also the column layout. So this cover photo, meron siyang istorya, no? Istorya nito is after my class, na pumunta ako doon sa may pantalan sa lugar namin, and then actually hindi siya solar eclipse, no? So it just happened na may naglalaro ng basketball, then dala ko yung camera ko, and then napakaganda ng sunset. And then very timely nung pag-click ko nung shutter, no? Tumimpo talaga yung yung bola dun sa araw. So ganyan siya. Ayan. Okay. So wait lang mga kapa. Okay, so ayan, then ayan, mga nature landscape ko, chocolate hills, mga falls, ayan, mga sunset, ayan, nandito. Ayan, nandito, ayan. So, mga people, Bohol churches, ayan, festivals, ayan, then I have also my portraiture, pictorials, and then places, no, if you want to go to the different places in the world, so you can find it here in Bohol in just one place, okay? So nandiyan yung Eiffel Tower, Golden Bridge, Jesus the Redeemer, yan, nandito na lahat yung mga Statue of Liberty, Tower of Pisa, yan, nandito yan. Okay, and then going back, then I also have here mga wedding videos, mga SDE nandito, mga slideshow yan nandito. So, ayan, nandito yan lahat, kompleto yan. So, hindi ko na ipi-play, baka maubusan tayo ng oras. So, ayan, nandiyan makikita nyo. And then also, yung mga useful links, no, yung mga tao, no, behind nung naging inspirasyon ko sa photography and videography, nandito yan. So ayan, nandyan yung page ko, yung mga about wedding photography, about wedding videos, nandito yan. And then also yan, mga suppliers, yan, nandito. Yan, nilagay ko dyan. Okay? Then yan pa, mayroon pang last, yan, mga print photos. Ayan, nandito. Ayan. So, print photos, ayan, nandito. So, medyo loading na ng konti. So, wait lang natin mag-load ng konti. So, ayan. So, ito yan. So, sinama ko na rin yung print photos ng asawa ko, yung prenup namin. And then, ayan. So, ito na yung mga sample. So, hindi ko pa nailagay lahat, no? So, since 2008 up to now, no, napakarami na ng clients ko. So, every weekends, ito yung, yung racket ko, no? Photography, no? So, mga weddings, especially weddings and mga landscape photography. So, ito lang yung masishare ko. I hope meron kayong nakuha, na-inspire kayo sa mga sa paggamit ko ng Wakelet for photography, no? So, if you are planning to create a website, no? So, why not use Wakelet, no, to organize, curate, and organize, save, and curate your files, no? Backup yung mga web, no? Lalong-lalo na ako yung mga external hard disk ko, no? Napakarami na, napuno na dahil sa mga wedding video. So, in Wakelet, no? Nandito, no? Pwede kong ilagay lahat dito yan, no? So, hindi na siya gagastos pa. Hindi na tayo gagastos pa ng ng external na hard disk, no, for the storage. Okay? So, with this, thank you so much for the opportunity to share for the Wakelet PH Way of Life and for having me here today. So, medyo mabilisan lang to kasi nag-host din ako dito sa kabila. So, pasensya na. And again, good morning mga Kap and maraming salamat and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Yeah. And congratulations po, Cap Henry. At yun nga, gaya ng sabi mo kanina, magagamit talaga natin tong Wakelet as our personal storage. And at the same time, parang it's a way, kung for example tayo mga professionals, mga freelancers na pwedeng i-share yung ating portfolio to everyone. And it's a better way to share na kasi nandyan na lahat. Okay,
Yes.
Cap Mike?
Yes, Cap. So nakakatuwa, 'di ba? So hindi lang talaga siya for professional, 'di ba? Doon sa ating pagtuturo, pwede tayong gumawa ng personal branding if you have yung mga favorites natin, especially now that the different travel agency, nagbukas na rin sila, di ba? Pwede na tayo mag-travels, especially sa Bohol, di ba? Nandiyan niya si Sir Henry, sabi kung gusto niyo pumunta ng Bohol, ayan, nandiyan si Sir Henry para samahan kayo at makapture yung mga favorite moments niyo dun sa inyong mga travels. And of course, ayan, pwede yung fitness o kaya naman yung mga gusto nyong bilhin. Ngayon, lalo na't magpapasko, di ba? Yung mga wish list nyo, pwede nyo ilagay dyan. So talagang marami pa tayong pwedeng magawa sa loob ng Wakelet. At syempre, thank you very much, Sir Henry, for inspiring everyone. Maraming salamat din sa magaganda nating mga videos. So si Sir Henry po ang in charge sa ating mga magagandang mga teaser videos and introduction videos. So thank you very much, Sir Henry. And of course, ang ating certificate, Cap Glens.
All right. So for our certificate of recognition, so allow me to read the citation of Henry. So certificate of recognition is awarded to Sir Henry V. Merizon for sharing his invaluable knowledge as resource speaker for our Wakelet Pilipinas. Ayan. So conducted by the ICTS Educational Technology Unit and Wakelet Pilipinas Community, held on December 10, 2021, given this 10th day of December 2021 at the DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Philippines, signed by Sir James B. Davis, head of the community of Wakelet, Sir Mark Anthony Sisi, our head in the ICTS, and Sir Abram Y.C. Abanil, our director for the ICTS, and Sir Alain Belby Pasco, our Undersecretary for Administration. Congratulations po!
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank
Cap. Thank you very
Salamat,
much.
mga Kap.
Okay, ayan. So tapos na tayo, kapatid, sa ating mga presenters and speakers today. Ayan. So ano po ba yung mangyayari? Of course, ayan. Hindi natin palalagpasin ang pagkakataong ito na batiin ang ating pinakamamahal na principal ng Itulay. Ayan. And of course, Kaalon from all the way from Antipolo City. Happy birthday, Kaalon Madge, Mark Anthony Hamisal. Ayan.
Yes, and syempre sa lahat ng mga nanunood ngayon, ayan, sobra ang pagbati kay Kuya Madge. Okay. Happy birthday po!
Ayan, isasenda lang namin, Kuya Madge, ang aming location para sa pag-grab food. Virtual na rin ba ang ating celebration? Ayan, once again, happy birthday, Cap. Ano man ang wish mo sa buhay, for sure, sa dami ng mga blessings na natatanggap mo ngayon, umaapaw, at sa dami ng mga naitulong mo sa mga educators natin all over the Philippines through EdTech and Itulay, kami ay lubos na nagpapasalamat. And for sure, bibiyayaan ka pa ng Diyos ng maraming blessings. Ayan. Maraming salamat, Cap Madge. Ayan, of course, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng mga tumutok at sumabaybay sa ating first ever and historic Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week. Ayan po, next slide po. Ayan. So once again, so we are very much happy to tell everyone that now Wakelet Pilipinas is the third largest Wakelet community next to US and India. And of course, we have now 43 Wakelet schools. So kaway-kaway po sa lahat ng mga Wakelet school from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and Cap Glens. Ilan na ba ang mga ambassadors natin ngayon?
Yes, so ang ambassadors po natin, we are now 60 strong at madadagdagan pa yan on the next few months. Ayan. And we have also 111 community leaders. At marami pa tayong bago nang gustong maging member po ng ating community. And welcome na welcome po kayo dito sa ating Wakelet Pilipinas Community.
Okay, so next po, ayan. So ito po yung mga schools. Ayan, ito po yung mga logos ng mga Wakelet schools natin dito sa Pilipinas. So nakakatuwa, di ba? Yung sessions natin kahapon, nakita natin how this school empowered, how Wakelet empowered these schools through trainings and professional development, and then uplifting and upskilling the skills, essential skills of our students to the Wakelet, to the Student Ambassadors Program. And of course, yung professional and leveraging the skills of teachers dun sa ambassadorship program. And of course, sabi nga natin, ang maganda sa Wakelet, this is not just an edtech tool. So meron siyang proactive community of educators and learners. So join po kayo sa ating Wakelet School and we are excited para dun sa next year announcement naman ng Wakelet Showcase School. So sino kaya yung mga yon? Next po, Kap.
Yes.
Ayan, so nandyan din, Kap. Glens?
Okay, nandito rin sa ating screen ang lahat ng mga pictures ng ating mga ambassadors. O, di ba, nakakatuwa talaga na, yan, nandyan na yung mga pictures natin. And para mas makilala nyo po sila, ayan, sinishare naman po ng ating mga ambassadors yung kanilang profile, yung kanilang mga collections that you can also benchmark, ayan, para at least magawa din ninyo on your own. Okay,
Ayan.
next po.
And to formally close our program for this morning, ayan, so we invited the Wakelet Community Manager all the way from Manchester, UK. Please all welcome Miss Amy Kyle.
Hello Wakelet Philippines, Amy from Wakelet here. I hope you all enjoyed Wakelet Philippines Community Week. And as it comes to a close, it's a chance to reflect on what you mean to us as a community and where we are going in the future. This week has been filled with so many awesome sessions from some incredible speakers, and we are so proud to be a part of it. A huge thanks to our Filipino Wakelet ambassadors, who without them, none of this could be possible. It takes a very special kind of person to organize an event as big as this and provide an unforgettable experience for all of you. Thanks to both them and you, the Philippines continues to be one of the fastest growing countries on Wakelet. The entire team at Wakelet are blown away by the energy, passion, and enthusiasm shown by all of you towards our platform, and we promise to keep on enhancing it and making it the best place for you to teach and for your students to learn. Your feedback and support is vital in helping us get it right, and events like this inspire all of us to keep pushing forward and deliver the most amazing learning experiences. We'll be there throughout the new year to support you in all your ideas and your projects. And of course, we'll have plenty of webinars and professional development opportunities coming up too. On behalf of the whole Wakelet team, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything you do. And as always, we love you, we appreciate you, and we simply couldn't do it without you. Have a happy holiday season and a wonderful new year. See you all soon.
So yun, nakaka-touch, di ba? So yung support, all out support ng Wakelet community and ng, of course, ng Manchester team sa atin. Ayan.
Tama. All right. Okay. So thank you so much, Miss Amy, for that wonderful message. And for our next part of the program before closing. So meron nga po kaming mga announcement na ibibigay po sa inyo. All right. So let's just wait. Ayan, so syempre, yung mga announcement naman po natin, ito palagi po naming sinasabi po sa inyo. Okay, so announcement. So next slide po. Ayan, for the winners of the Wakelet Swags Challenge on the Kwentong Wakelet nga po. Ayan, kung nag-share po kayo sa ating Facebook, sa ating Facebook, sa Twitter, ng kung ano yung mga naging kwento nyo para sa ating event ngayong week na to. Syempre, mamaya-maya mamimigay na yata ang ating Santa Claus ngayon na si Santa Mike.
Ayan, so award na natin sino-sino ba yung mga nanalo para sa ating Kwentong Wakelet. Ayan, so namili po kami, so as promised po, 15 po yung mananalo ng Wakelet Swag. So later on, ayan, pakilakihan po, mapapalakihan ba natin? Ayan, so congratulations po sa ating mga winners. So basahin ko po all the way from Teresa Rizal, congratulations. The tutor, Jessica Borromeo from Cabancalan City, Negros Occidental. Darren Romero from Pinili, Ilocos Norte. Ostremus Dennis Martinez Canonizado from Batangas City. Henry Ramirez, and from Santa Risa, Pampanga, Tristan Chap Lagman. Kap?
Yes, and syempre, you are also winner, Ma'am Abby Maravillas of Quezon City, Ma'am Honey Grace Buyan Agusan del Sur, Ma'am Mayfor Yadno of Balanga, Bataan, Sir Carrie Dominic Abihuro of Legazpi City, Albay, and Ma'am Shira Pearl Pataksil of San Juan, La Union. Congratulations po!
Congratulations! Ayan, nakikita natin, Kap, di ba, napaka-diverse. Talagang Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao yung ating mga viewers ngayon. So ang tanong, nasaan pa yung 5? Nasaan pa ba yung 5? Ayan, so papansin nyo po, wala pa po. So meron pa po tayong 5 slot na mga mananalo ng Wakelet Swag. So ngayong araw na po, ngayon to, so mag-aantay po kami hanggang mamayang gabi. Ayan, so don't forget to share your Wakelet experience, yung inyong kwentong Wakelet. Tag us at Wakelet PH sa Facebook and Twitter. And then don't forget to put a hashtag Wakelet Pilipinas, Wakelet PH Community Week, and Wakelet Wave. So yung 10, sigurado na silang panalo at meron pa tayong 5 na inaantay ng winners. Ayan po. Sa mga nanalo po, ayan, so paki-share po sa amin, paki-DM po sa amin ang inyong contact details para po maipadala natin kay James at kay Ami yung inyong contact details para maipadala sa inyong mga tahanan ng ating mga swags. Once again, congratulations.
And all the way from UK pa yung mga swags natin. So, abangan nyo na lang po ang pagdating para po sa mga active viewers po natin na nag-share talaga ng kanilang kwentong Wakelet Challenge. And next!
And of course, Kap, ito ang maganda sa community natin sa Pilipinas, di ba? We always give back doon sa community. Since meron talagang needs, most of us ay may malaking challenge pagdating sa online learning, di ba? So, ito yung chance naman to give back doon sa community natin. So, we are very happy na ang ating mga Wakelet ambassadors and community leaders ay nagbibigay ng malaking tulong sa ating mga estudyante. That's why we launched this Project Alon Alalay na Load offer ngayon. So ito po yung mga Wakelet scholars na mga ambassadors po natin from Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Ayan, marami pong salamat sa ating mga ambassadors na sumali dito sa ating programa. At ang mga scholars po natin ay makakatanggap ng 300 load allowance monthly hanggang sa matapos ang school year para masigurado natin na makakaagapay at makakapagtapos ng kanilang school year ang ating mga minamahal na estudyante. Ayan, Kap, isa-isahin natin, Kap Glens.
Yes! Okay, so mauna na ako, Kap Mike. So, congratulations to Jake, Winrich at Shen from San Lorenzo, Ruiz, Senior High School, Pasig City, si Bianca Ranay, Divine Word College of Lawag, Lawag City. Ikaw din ay kasali, Jan Allen Rosero from Pinagbuhatan High School, Pasig City. Angelina Jolie Bautista from Bacood Elementary School, Manila. And you are also part of this. Louis Jean Masirag of SHS in Buting, Pasig City. Chiquina Joy A. Viloria, Solsona National High School, Ilocos Norte, and Rejan Luis S. Castro from Pinagbuhatan High School, Pasig City. Kap Mike?
And of course, congratulations, kasama ka din sa ating mga scholars. Charmaine Joy D. Pagala from Pinili National High School, Ilocos Norte. Bianca Capapabelona, San Lorenzo Ruiz Senior High School, Pasig City. Renilyn Sotomayor from Tanawan City Integrated School in Tanawan City, Batangas. Ariel Remedio from Kaligtasan National High School, Oriental Mindoro. Shanerily May Espejo from Nagrepcan National High School, Ilocos Norte. And of course, to Rob Leon Secardron from Maribojoc Central Elementary School in the SDO Bohol. Ito po ay una lamang sa mga batch ng mga Wakelet Pilipinas scholars. Once again, marami pong salamat sa ating mga Wakelet ambassadors and community leaders na tumulong at sumusuporta dito sa ating proyektong ito. Ayan. Unang batch pa lang yan. Aabangan nila yung mga susunod na mga batches natin of scholars sa ating Wakelet Pilipinas page.
Okay. Ayan. So, syempre, kailangan nyo, ito rin naman po yung aming mga Facebook pages. So, you can just follow us on Wakelet Pilipinas Facebook page. And then, meron din po yung Wakelet Philippines natin. Andyan po lahat ng mga members natin. We can communicate, we can collaborate with each other. Ayan. And syempre yung Wakelet natin na Wakelet Pilipinas, Ayan. Okay, so yan po yung mga Facebook pages natin. So, visit nyo na lang po. And for our evaluation naman, Kap, unfortunately, yun nga yung sa PDLMS natin, medyo down ng konti ngayon. So, mamaya-maya i-update po natin yan. And for our evaluation, so, nandito na po sa screen yung ating QR code. You can just scan that and or pwede rin naman po kayong pumunta sa link na nandito, tinyurl.com/wakeletcomweekday 5.
And
Ayan.
of course, ayan, kami po ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng mga bumubuo ng Wakelet, first ever Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week natin. To our program host, maraming salamat, Cap Glens. Alam natin na napaka-busy ng taong ito, pero nandyan siya sa atin at sumusuporta. And of course, kanina, ayan, kasama rin natin all the way from Palawan, si Ma'am Sarah, Cap Sarah Jane S. Si Sarino. Ayan. So medyo nagkaroon lang ng power interruption si area nila. But of course, sa mga susunod nating activities, makakasama ulit natin si Cap Sarah. And of course, Cap Glens, ayan, marami pong salamat.
Yes. Siyempre, yung mga iba pang kasama din natin dito na host, si Ma'am Roda, si Ma'am Charisse, thank you so much po. Ang ating butihing, si Ma'am Heidi, ayan. And syempre yung technical working group natin and Sir Henry para po sa ating mga videos, Ma'am Serena, ayan. Sir Dennis JG Gumbok, Sir Locardo Magdaraog, ayan. And syempre kasama na rin dito yung mga members din po namin at mga kapatid namin sa Educational Technology Unit, Sir Paps, nakasama ko rin na gumagawa ng ating course sa LMS, Sir Maj, na yan, tinitignan lahat ng mga nangyayari sa mga events namin sa EdTech Unit. Ayan, Ma'am Jade, April, si Sir, syempre ang ating, ayan, laging on call, Director. Ayan, Sir Romel, Jan A. Abal. Maraming salamat po.
At syempre, ang ating birthday boy. Maraming salamat, Cap Madge. Ayan. Ayan, isa yan sa mga program. At syempre, kasama po natin lahat ng mga ambassadors natin dito sa Pilipinas. At makakasama natin sila ngayon, Cap. Ayan. So, wait lang at papasok lang ako sa Microsoft Teams para ma-flash natin yung mga ambassadors. Syempre, may mga pagbati din sila.
Tama. And syempre, we also congratulate everyone, especially our dear guests, yung mga speakers natin from day 1 to day 5, especially ngayong day 5, di ba? May mga special guest tayo, si Miss Anna, na talaga namang gumising pa ng 4 a.m. just to be with us with closing. Ayan.
Okay. Ayan, let me share my screen para makita na natin yung mga ambassadors natin. At may pa-shoutout din sila. Ayan. Okay, ayan. Ayan, naka-share na ba ako, Ka?
Ayan na. Ayan na.
Ayan.
Hi!
Hello.
Hello po sa inyong lahat.
Wala.
Ayan,
Sana
naka-share na ba
nakikita ka
tayo?
namin.
Ayan, parang narinig na po tayo.
Good morning, mga kaalon!
Ayan.
Good morning!
Ayan, mag-off lang ako dito para makita ako dun sa Teams. Ayan. So ready na tayo sa ating mga shout-out. So let's start with Cap Serena.
Ayan, mabuhay sa lahat ay maraming salamat sa pagtutok sa amin sa loob ng 5 araw.
Yes, and syempre, ayan.
Sa loob po ng 5 very amazing days as we celebrate our Wakelet Community Week. So I would like to greet all my students, all my colleagues in Binabuharan High School, all the officials in the SDO Pasig, at lahat ng mga kasamahan namin, mga kaalo namin, at kameya namin. Kameya Avengers, good morning everyone.
Ayan, so
Very much for all those who tune in and listen, and we hope that we inspired everyone with all our collections. Thank you very much.
Yes, congratulations po sa ating lahat mga kaalon, and shout out sa lahat ng mga kaalon natin dito sa province of Ilocos Norte, and we encourage more users, more students and teachers to be with our growing community in Wakelet. Mabuhay!
Hello, good evening, good morning, at ay mamaya'y good night. Itutodo ko na. Ayan, salamat po sa pagtutok, and please follow all, not just the ambassadors, but all other Wakelet users. We are a community. Everybody has something good to share, and everybody can learn from everybody. So, sama-sama po tayong mag-grow, and hopefully the next days to come and all other workshops we're gonna have, you are with us to learn and share with us. Thank you po.
Hello mga kaalon, magandang buhay po. Naimbag ng aldaw tay amin. Shout out po sa mga kaalon natin from SDO Ilocos Norte. At saka sa mga co-teachers ko po sa Nagrebcan National High School, lalong-lalo na po sa aming principal, very supportive na principal namin, Mrs. Marina Y. Ordanel. Sa Wakelet School po namin. Thank you po. Maraming salamat.
Yes, andito ako ngayon sa school. Magandang hapon everyone, mga kaalon. Shout out po sa mga taga Antipolo City. Andito ako ngayon sa 4th floor sa Mambugan National High School. And of course, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nag-join sa week-long na pagkatuto dito sa ating Wakelet. Maraming salamat po at sinuportahan nyo kami, at sana tunay ngang naibigay namin sa inyo ang pagkatuto na aming pinangako. Maraming salamat po. Good morning.
Ayan, isang magandang araw po sa ating lahat, sa mga taga-SDO Imus City at siyempre sa aming paalala sa Imus National High School. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa lahat po ng mga sumubaybay sa ating po Community Week 2021 po, at looking forward po kayong makita ang inyong mga collections together with your students sa mga susunod po nating mga succeeding events and webinars. Maraming salamat po.
Hello! Magandang buhay! At ako ay nasa klase ngayon, pero syempre hindi pwedeng palampasin ang pagbati sa ating mga kaalon worldwide! Salamat po sa inyong pagsama sa amin sa buong isang linggong ito. Marami pa tayong journey na pagsasamahan. Love you all!
Okay, maayong adlaw, maayong buntag, mga kaalo, mga kaigsuuna, no? Magandang umaga sa lahat mga kapatid, no? Lalong-lalo na sa ating pamunuan ng DepEd Department of Education, and for this opportunity to be part of this Wakelet Community Week, no? Pilipinas. Shout out sa PSDS namin si Mati Aguilar, sa principal namin si Sir Oblito Pitaljar, and to the teachers of Maribok Central Elementary School and sa family ko dito sa Bohol. And sana kung may time kayo, punta kayo dito. Ako na bahala. Sabi lahat.
Congrats po sa buong team.
Congrats.
Congrats po. Salamat Sir Henry, Ma'am Selina, Mary Celine.
Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone.
Ayun, maraming salamat sa ating mga community ambassadors. Ayan, Cap Glens, Cap Romel, and Cap Madge.
Ayan, hello mga kaalo.
Ayan, so yun ang ating birthday boy.
Yes, kaya pala naka-red ngayon si Cap Madge. Pati yung background niya red.
Ayan, so naman, Cap.
Congratulations,
Ayan,
Cap Mike and Tutor Madge, ang ating mga program implementer sa ating Wakelet Community Week. At syempre, congratulations sa ating lahat. At syempre sa lahat ng ating mga manonood, hindi ito magiging posible kung wala po ang inyong mga suporta. And of course, all glory to and honor to our God. Ayan. Congratulations po sa ating lahat.
Ayan, Cap Madge.
Muli po maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumuporta sa ating Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week live. At lalo na rin po sa ating mga kaalon na buong-buo ang suporta sa atin, sa ating mga speakers, sa ating mga bisita at pang-international talaga ang ating programa. So muli po sa hindi naman nakapanood dahil sa sobrang busy rin natin sa ating kani-kaniyang paaralan at sa ating mga gawain sa ating schools ay huwag kayong mag-alala dahil meron tayong team replay at pwedeng balikan ang ating mga live episodes, ang ating mga recorded episodes din and ang mga resources natin na i-share ng buong puso ng ating mga Wakelet Ambassadors. At again, on call po ang ating mga Wakelet Ambassadors. Kung kailangan ninyo ng mga speakers for your LAC sessions, we're just a PM away. Alright? So, mag-create na po kayo ng ating PDLMS. I-share na rin ito sa inyong mga kakilalang education students or education natin ng mga partners in the future. Ayan, sa mga nag-aaral natin sa college, ay magagamit po ninyo itong Wakelet. And syempre pa, sa ating mga learners, i-share na ito at gamitin as your digital portfolio. At balang araw, 10 years from now, balikan ninyo yung Wakelet, magugulat kayo na nandito ang aking mga memorabilia or mga memorable mga pictures, files, mga projects na may pagmamalaki mo, malay mo sa magiging apo mo. Alright? So sa atin din mga teachers, mabuhay po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po muli at salamat po sa pagsuporta sa ating Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week. Salamat, Kap.
Maraming salamat mga kapatid.
Paalam!
Kap ang ating extra.
Yes.
Salamat po. Congrats, Kap Mike.
Congratulations, kapatid, and happy birthday.
Mabuhay! I am Juan Lawrence G. De La Cruz, the SG President of Buting Senior High School from SDO Pasig City, one of the Wakelet schools in the Philippines. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Bagnal daw, I am Dennis Canonesado, a Wakelet community leader from Pinili National High School, the province of Ilocos Norte, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Magandang umaga mga kaalon! Ako po si Anthony Yadaw, ang iyong Wakelet Ambassador ng Ilocos Norte. At tayo po nasa Nueva Era Eco-Cultural Park dito sa Nueva Era, Ilocos Norte. Itong lugar na ito, this is your gateway from Cordillera region. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello everyone, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas.
Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Estrada from Agoncillo National High School and you are watching Wakelet Philippines.
Good morning to each and everyone. My name is Mrs. Melanie De Leon Mago from Agoncillo National High School, Division of Batangas Province, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas. Mabuhay!
Hello and good day to all of you. I'm Sir Erwin Lugtu from Buting Senior High School, SDO Pasig City, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, I'm Josabi Makatangay from Agoncillo National High School, District of Agoncillo, Division of Batangas Province, and you are watching Wakelet Philippines.
Hello, naimbagdal na yung amin kaalon. I'm Edward Aureliano Yago, a Wakelet Ambassador from the majestic Paruyan Waterfalls of Nagrevcan, Badok, Ilocos Norte. And you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live!
Mabuhay! Ako po si Emmanuel Marquez, isang grade 5 na mag-aaral ng paaralang Bacood, a Wakelet School dito sa Division ng Maynila. At ikaw ay nanonood ng Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, I'm Cecilia G. Regala, Principal of Pinagbuhatan High School from Pasig City. You are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello everyone, this is Mulet Vega, Principal of Mangan High School, Division of Pasig City. You are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Buhay! I am Jeneline A. Baldaza, a grade 6 pupil of Bacood Elementary School, Santa Mesa, Manila, a Wakelet school in the Division of Manila, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Mabuhay! Ako si Mikey Pinagada, isang grade 12 mag-aaral ng Paaralang Bacood, a Wakelet school dito sa Division ng Manila, at ikaw ay nanonood ng Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Mabuhay! Ako si Joyce Amberan Ramos, isang grade 5 na mag-aaral ng Paaralang Bacood, a Wakelet school dito sa Division ng Manila. At ikaw ay nanonood ng Wakelet Philippines Live.
Maria Victoria N. Cuervo, School Head of Rizal Experimental Station and Pilot School of Cottage Industries, Division of Pasig City. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Mabuhay! Ako si Chloe Diasilo, isang grade 5 na mag-aaral ng Paaralang Bacood, a Wakelet school dito sa Division ng Maynila. At ikaw ay nanonood ng Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Mabuhay! I am Notch Kristen Ranke, a grade 5 pupil of Bacood Elementary School and one of the Wakelet school here in the Division of Manila. And you are watching the Wakelet Pilipinas Live. Thank you!
Mabuhay! I am Ashley Thailand, a grade 5 pupil of Bacood Elementary School, a Wakelet school in the Division of Manila, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, I am Chloe Ticotin, SPG Grade 6 representative of Bacood Elementary School, a Wakelet school in the Division of Manila, and you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, I am Sheila Rizalem Abad, a grade 6 pupils of Bacood Elementary School, a Wakelet school in the Division of Manila, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi there, this is Mildred Serra, Assistant Principal of Nagbayong High School, Division of Pasig City, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Good day everyone, I'm Henry Narizon from Bohol, Philippines, and at my back is the famous Alona Beach Resort in Panglao, Bohol. And you are watching live the Wakelet Live Pilipinas.